back.
Uh-oh. We're gonna get some sort of surprise tonight?
We'll discover if good can be outweighed by evil. Defending what's yours
Hit him
is
with the
one
beat.
thing, but taking it requires
Miss
much
NXT.
cruelty.
Lyra, Valkyria, that clock is ticking, and I will be seeing you at New Year's Evil.
The difference between me and Blair, you want this title to call yourself champion. I want this title because I want to be the best.
If you desire to
Will
stand
Blair
out
win
from the
tonight?
rest,
This could be
you must tap
a
into your
crazy
dark
night.
side.
It's down to 2. Riley Osborne, Oba Femi, who will be this
Oba
year's
Femi.
men's breakout
What a name.
winner.
Is this the year hard work pays off? Or will you crumble to utter embarrassment?
A loser becoming a servant or a ranch hand.
Radio, welcome.
When I look at Tiffany, the last thing
Radio's
I see
on
is
the
a hard
tubes.
worker, and I am
The
not
tubes
done
of
with
you.
her.
It feels good to put you in your place, Fallon Henley. You like to work, right? So I'll put you to work.
I really
Seems to
think
do
that
is look
Tiffany
around
is
every
gonna
corner.
lose that match.
If your ambition is to be on top,
I'm supposed to be the one to take him out. Something that no one else has been able to do. Take that title off of Dragunov.
Unfortunately, Trick, nothing and no one can stop me.
They have just an
as the new
incredible
year
staff of
starts,
people who
let us
work on
see
these
if you can withstand the
promo
evil
packages.
or embrace it.
Let's go.
WWE's New Year's Knockout Week continues tonight, where our superstars going to make their first impressions on 2024.
Eating time.
Welcome to NXT.
Yo, Goki's got all the grub.
And
Grub and
kicking
Goki.
things off with the
WB,
first
welcome.
championship match
Goki,
of
welcome.
the night.
You know who Miss NXT is? Yeah, that Ariana Grace lady, right? Ringmaster,
Looking at a
welcome.
Superstar booker.
Oh, we're starting with Blair Davenport. Dang. Ban. Blair Davenport. This could be a heck of a battle. Isn't that right, Panda? Yo. Radio yo. The tweet is on, guys. Let's try to retweet the tweet. Like the tweet. Let everybody know where to be tonight. Yes, Ariana Grace. Okay. I was like, I was pretty sure of it, but sometimes that's when you're the most wrong, you know? Sometimes you think you know, and then it's just like, oh.
Movies over the break.
What do you think? What are these movies, man? It's Christmas. It's the holiday season.
Hit him with the beat. Yeah, Dudley, I know. Oh, that looks cool with the feathers and the rain and the clouds and everything. It's Feather Rosa. Wonder if they've ever fought each other, her and Thunder Rosa. It's like looking in a mirror. The champ is here for sure. Been in a band. She's fighting Roxanne? Yeah. I think they just added that match today, didn't they?
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Is for the NXT.
Nice, they did the one fall thing.
Women's Championship.
Cheryl.
Introducing first the challenger, Blair Davenport.
Oh, they didn't say any facts about her, not like where she's from or anything. Just Blair Davenport.
And her opponent, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
You know, not only a big way to start the night, right? Not only are we about to find out who's going to start the New Year as
All
champion.
right, the title is Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is ahead of schedule today. It's been added? Oh, I thought they just added it today. Jimmy Johns, come on, man. Well, while we're waiting, the title's on the line, so you know what time. It's time to light it up. And it's time for Jimmy Johns to give it up.
Of legends like Mako Satomura.
More than anything, both want that top spot.
Let's go, let's go. See what prediction you guys have for this match.
Oh, whoa, quick little trip up right there by Davenport.
Both students of the game have studied each other, getting ready for this affair. Met face to face last week, and there was a lot of talk from Blair Davenport that the time was ticking on Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria, a champion who is right now coming right back in, and big hip toss on Davenport.
Vic, that was a hip lock right there. Got her up high, got the hip deep in, and the pop of the hip fit.
I was getting ready to say, is a champion.
All right, the prediction is open, guys. Let's see what you think.
Raise her game, and one would say that Valkyria has raised her game since winning the women's title. Not a complacent champion.
Roxanne made a comment misspelling Ariana's name. Oh. Huh.
What do I call it? That cloak of invincibility. You know, championship gain about 20 to 30% more knowledge when you get that title around your way. So yeah, she's ready.
Well, we talk about the championships. One woman who returned at deadline, who targeted Valkyria, has
sunset
zero
flip
respect
action
for anyone. That being Cora Jade. Nice counter by Davenport, trying to hoist up Valkyria.
Valkyria
trying to lower the hips to block, turns it right back around and right back into control.
You know why Cora Jade did that, Vic? Because whoa,
shoulders down.
No, because she wants a piece of the action. That's what it's all about. It's about championships here. It's about winning.
I bought the head of the table and the guy who called himself the table. You bought? Wait, what? Oh, you got new action figures?
That right there, that's just a notch on the belt, Vic.
Goki knows what time it is. Finish knows what time it is.
I like it.
You're not going to miss a second of the action. This is a commercial-free first 30 minutes here. NXT New Year's Eve.
Oh, no commercials the first 30 minutes here. Oh, I like Lyra's gear. It's got wings, like feathers.
Laser focus, as you mentioned
cool.
earlier.
Oh my God.
To the shoulder blades. Valkyria may be out. Cover, count.
No, that looked brutal.
And you don't have to squeeze me so tight there, Book, but that shocked you.
What a vicious stomp. That let the air out of the room. Head first into the mat. Whoa.
Davenport, go for the cover. What are you thinking?
She just attempted one.
She tried one.
Right now, just toying with the champ. This, to your point,
dang,
might not be a sound strategy by the
stomped her head into the mat. You saw that? Make sure you guys vote in the poll. There's a poll on YouTube right now. See what you guys think.
Is it going to be enough? And again, Valkyria kicking a Valkyria. Right now is trying to fight through, and we've seen Valkyria be able to overcome the odds. We've seen her battle through injuries in the past, but the game has changed in an instant here tonight.
I mean, I look at this last year that Lyra Valkyria has had. I mean, this meteoric rise to the championship.
Meteoric rise.
Now, she's in the fight for her life right now, Vic.
You mentioned Fallon Henley, Tiffany Stratton already. High-stakes match between those two women here tonight, but it is Davenport who believes the time is ticking for Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria hoisting up the champion. Doesn't have a great grip. Davenport.
Oh, what's this? Wing clipping? Oh my goodness, stunners.
One unique way to counter a submission.
Goki's over here. Goki knows what's up.
Think about it in a situation like this, Vic. Right now she's hurting, but you can't think about that. You gotta let the pain flow. You gotta let that adrenaline kick in. And right now, seems like that adrenaline boost is moving, man.
Big strikes by the champion. Right back, palm thrust. Now going down.
Rolling hands at her.
Down Davenport. Davenport on Dream Street. Look at the right hand by the champion. Valkyria back in with a big clothesline.
Hope Lyra's okay, man. That looked vicious. That stomp.
For only so long, Vic.
Davenport trying to turn it around, high cross body. And Valkyria had so much momentum, she bounced off the challenger.
Yeah, this is a cool outfit right here.
In her sights, big kick to the midsection. Look at the combination offense from the champ.
Beautiful combination.
Burn it down. WB, thank you for the bits. 9 bits.
Valkyria may be looking.
Me oh my. Thank you very much.
Will it pay off?
Bandit.
High cross
burning it down.
Connect, but there comes Davenport back in.
WB stands for while burning now.
Plex connects. Into the
Uno dos. I don't know. If you're not taking Blair out that easily. a single suplex? No.
Valkyria right now. I don't know where she's getting this from, Vic, because right now I thought she was out. I thought she was out of the game, but right now she's right back in it. Wow.
Banning it, wings. Banning it, wings.
We have breaking news at this moment. Kelly Kincaid will have a medical update immedially following this.
Kelly Kincaid?
Going on right now, Book. We don't exactly know what, but Kelly Kincaid.
Oh, is that new interviewer later? Interviewer lady?
Here and again, it's commercial free for 30 minutes. And I take a look. We're already starting off 2024 with a wild night.
Oh, leg trap, suplex, toss. Lyra's got some good moves.
Into a cover and another near fall. And I go back to the beginning of this matchup several moments ago when the champion took that nasty fall. And we've asked how she's been able to get back into this matchup. But if you look at Blair Davenport's been grabbing on to that right shoulder throughout this matchup.
Lyra going up top to her perch. Dude, that stomp was just vicious.
First, into the mat.
And it's one thing I always talk about, Vic. We go into the ring each and every night. I'm talking about 365 days a year. Each and every night we go in that ring hurt, but injured, that's another story, Vic. That's something totally different.
They got their chants going.
We'd wonder, does the challenger have the advantage in this matchup? The challenger's brought her game, but Valkyria is showing you why. She has become a leader. She's become a superstar that the rest of the women's locker room can look up to. But Blair Davenport could be moments away.
Oh my God.
My God.
From the top.
That was creepy looking.
Able to roll to the outside.
That was the smartest move.
This match has Booker T going crazy. He can't believe what he's seeing. Booker T's on edge.
Back into the ring. Has to win by pinfall or submission.
Yeah, Ric Flair should have stayed over here, man. He could have used this woo. Oh, smashed the desk and cracked it. Blair went to knee Lyra in the head, and she smashed through the desk instead. Oh, and she's hurting for certain. That's a cool spot right there.
As I was saying, her championship reign flashed before her eyes. Just able to get out of the way. And now you got to wonder, Davenport's knee, you heard the impact. It was right here. Shut the whole desk.
Yeah, I like Lyra's gear a lot. It's pretty nice. Yeah, she could have a bunch of sponsors.
This is a match. This is a main event matchup.
It certainly is, and that's why I said that this is setting the tone, and the knee gave out after what we just witnessed.
Nice.
Davenport's knee just gave out. Oh, face first goes Valkyria. What a women's clash for the NXT women's title. Oh, Davenport's bouncing or something. When it didn't connect. Damage done to the knee. The right knee. Davenport's holding on.
Oh my goodness. Nice spinning back heel kick right across the jawbone of Blair.
To put the exclamation point on New Year's Eve.
Got her. That's got to be it, man. That's done. Lyra retains. Dudley. Dudley's like, oh no. Yes, Dudley. She won. The Burb Lady wins. Burb Lady. Burb Lady beats Blair. I think that match could have been a little bit better, but and a little bit less dangerous, but it was not bad. And maybe they'll rematch at a pay-per-view or something. Seemed like this was more of a TV match than a title match. Sean didn't mess it up at least, yeah. Good match. I like that match. Both of them have skills. Uh-oh. Lola Vice is cashing in. Do the dance. Oh, no, she got clocked by Tatum Paxley. Tatum Kruger came out. Electra Lopez. Oh, she's really laying hands on her. Tag match player.
Lola Vice was about to execute that championship contract.
Whoa.
Maybe for the first time. New Year's Evil. Valkyria
It's New Year's Eve.
Earlier, Kelly Kincaid standing by with some breaking news.
Tatum Paxley is a weirdo. You heard The Rock is coming back?
New Year's Eve, but breaking news
The Rock was on Raw last night.
Despite Ilja Dragunov
we don't really know anything else.
He will defend his NXT title tonight. WWE Medical will not clear Ilja as he did not pass his next examination. He's still suffering lingering effects from the injury he sustained 2 weeks ago. I'm hoping to get a word with Trick Williams to get his reaction as the NXT title match
they're canceling the title match?
Take place tonight. Guys,
no.
You're throwing your hands up.
Oh man.
That's heartbreaking.
No way. Come on. I'm not buying it. I heard Ilja in the locker room yelling about it. We'll see if it's true. I hope it's not. No young Regal. No Regal Jr. Got what's his name? Drew Gulak, Damon Kemp, and the other dude. I forgot his name. Bad to know. No swearing. No swearing. Ilja's innocent. It's not about him being innocent. They were saying he's not. Yeah, he hasn't passed his physical examination, so he's not cleared to wrestle.
Media noted he wouldn't be here tonight.
La 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 Latino.
But the LWO.
La 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 Latino. What are they doing here? La 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 Latino. La 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 Latino. Who's with them? Carlito. Oh, it's three of them. Carlito's in the building? Nice. All right. And Jimmy John's is in the building, apparently. Okay. Let's get Drugu. Yep, Jimmy John's is on us. Gotta move Carlito over there. Carlito! Show you what it's like to be cool. Jimmy John's, I gotta show you what it's like to be cool. You gotta stop with this.
We had some breaking news about what we thought was our main event, and now Carlito's here.
Joaquin Wild and Cruz del Toro. Do I have Cruz? I do not have him.
Carlito wants a piece of Drew.
Maybe I have him under something else. Joaquin. Put him over here. Dang, Jimmy John's, what's going on, man? All right, this is cool. I spit in the face of people that disrespect me. Dragon Lee is not on tonight because he's stuck in Mexico. What? How does that happen? Oh, maybe his like visa came up or something like that, or he needs to renew his like ability to work in America or something. You would think if you're on national television and part of a multi-billion-dollar company that they would kind of have that stuff under control. That's weird. Thank you for the info though, Panda.
We talk about the night that we've had here tonight.
Ranch hand or servant match. That's going to be fun.
Ranch hand or servant. Stratton Henley. Big stakes on the line here
at
New Year's Eve live later tonight on NXT. But Wild right now in the wrong part of town. And Wild, though, Damon Kemp trying to get him some.
And look at all mixed up over here.
Flying around with ease.
Yes, indeed.
That ain't cool. It's a cool replacement though. If he was supposed to be in this match. He's been doing it though, Words. He has got the apple still. Draco, welcome. I did not see Dragon Lee's tweet. I don't follow him.
What is on the mind of Wild?
What's Joaquin Wilde doing? Oh, he's gonna get skyrocketed. Dang. Okay, that was cool.
What'd you say earlier?
Dang, man.
What was that?
That was awesome. He stood on the second rope, and both the other two guys, Carlito and them, they pulled the rope up as he bounced, and so it gave him an incredible amount of height and distance. He jumped all the way to the ramp. Holy moly, that's a good 15 feet he just flew. That was awesome. He even said LWO. Oh, so he foreshadowed it. That's cool when it fits together, when they actually care and tell you, give you clues. I like that. That was great. Drewski, what's up, man? I'm telling you, man, that this is one of the things that I keep saying about NXT. They find ways to think outside of the box, and it makes it fun and unpredictable, and also entertaining. They find a way to do things that just you've never seen before. It's incredible. Working on schemes. Working on schemes. Oh, that's the people's elbow. The Robert elbow. Yo, Robert, thank you for the 20 bits, man. Gotta retrain my Twitch account to know all my emotes, because I got a brand new phone, guys. Brand new phone. Yes. It's got a stylus. It's got a stylus and everything. It was $19.
The wild card for this team, known as No Quarter Catch Crew, is the man in the ring that just tagged out Miles.
I thought that was a pretty dang good price. It was time for an upgrade, because my other phone, you guys couldn't even hear me when I was streaming. My speaker was, my microphone on it was just busted and disgusted. Now we're gonna have the finer quality video and audio.
I agree with it. Now Damon Kemp is the legal superstars. All three men are in the ring at this moment. Oh, where the German double clutch. Where the German turned around into an assisted drop kick. Kemp is leading with the bridge. Carlito has to hold. What is this referee thinking?
Remember King Booker? Yeah. You sell one? I sell one? Sell one what?
Maybe a 2 or 3 count.
A phone? No.
Right back into the ankle lock, because as Drew Gulak used to have in PowerPoint presentation,
talking about a phone, no.
His sole purpose was to show you that you're safe and sound when your feet are on the ground, as Gulak was tagged back.
Yeah, because I was gonna get a like a Bluetooth or a wireless microphone or something like that I could plug into my old phone, but started looking at the prices and things. Radio gave me some ideas, and then like it was crazy, because I think I got a message about like I was eligible for an upgrade, and I'm like, and so I looked and I found this phone for $19.99, and I was like, what? How could this be $19.99? 5G, super duper megapixels. How many? 50 megapixel camera, like. Like $19 sounds way better than buying all the rest of that stuff and having to worry about Bluetooth connectivity and compatibility issues and all that. So we just, now we got the upgrade. Carlito just running through people.
He wanted it. He's getting him some now, Booker. Oh yeah. Foreign object. It's an apple. It's not a foreign object.
Drewski, tell me how you do it. Hey, Ryan's in the house. What's up, Ryan? I don't know if you've ever been on a trampoline, but what he just did is something that happens on a trampoline quite often. If you're on a trampoline with some of your friends and they bounce you, you go way higher.
Gulak wiped out. Bullard taking out Wild for the moment. Big clothesline. Horn standing, not anymore. Walking the tightrope, hitting the drop kick. Cruz del Toro, who gets scooped up and
Do I like Bluetooth headphones? I've never had them.
Oh, all muscle just got caught by Carlito. Carlito, though, turning around. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like this.
Carlito got his back cracked by Damon Kemp. Now everyone's down. Nah, I don't. I've never had a Bluetooth headset. The fanciest headset I ever had was these headphones that you put batteries inside each ear, and it had a subwoofer type of effect in it, so all the bass would hit like you were in a car. Like you're in one of those cars with a sound system that would rumble the whole neighborhood. You would feel like that and sound like that. Oh my goodness. You know, Joaquin's trying to get in my fave 5. Now the AAA Lucha's gonna steal that spot, yeah.
He's the only superstar standing. He certainly didn't realize the tag was made. He does now. Del Toro's legal.
What's this about? Come here. Backstabbers. A little clunky at the end here. It seems disjointed a bit.
Carlito with a big slam.
What you got?
And somewhere smiling, Rey Mysterio.
This dude Cruz del Toro is no joke. I like this guy a lot. Phoenix Splash. Dunzo. Good match. Good match. High energy, high intensity, and good outcome. Dang, man, that spot was incredible. I hope that's the talk of the town for tonight. Hated the Bluetooth earpieces I used to sweat and they used to sizzle. Dang. I hope you were listening to some Snoop Dogg when that happened. For sizzle, my nizzle. Your headphones a sizzle. Oh my goodness.
Big backstabber made the tag.
It was a nice follow-up to that Lyra match, too, because I did feel like that Lyra match needed a little something extra. It was a good match, but it just felt like a TV match. It didn't feel like a all-the-way title match, like pay-per-view-esque. And this was a good follow-up. La 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 Latino. Going to the den, uh-oh. Dragu is not happy. Top rope was one thing, but that height of the ground? Yeah, I know, right? Just flying through the air. I wonder how many times that they practiced that. Goodness, and who came up with that? Whose idea was it? You know what? Let's do this. Listen to people talk off my phone for Rizzle. He had the for shizzle headphones.
Play the star you wanted to your 2024.
Kelly,
all right, backstage with Trick Willie and Carmelo.
I mean, me and Melo been in the gym. We've been grinding. But look, I wish the best for Ilja. I can't wait for him to get healthy. Because once he is, we're going to have this title match.
Oh, no.
I'm not buying it, Kelly. I think Ilja knew that Trick was training with me and he got spooked. Because that's a guaranteed loss, man. That's a guaranteed new champ.
Trick Mello gang!
Trick Mello guy. Yeah, Grayson Wallaby.
Such unfortunate news, but maybe look at it as a New Year's blessing, you know? Because there's no way you're going to beat Ilja. Come on, Mello, tell him. Be honest with him.
Naysayer, please. I'm going to be the one to win the title off of Ilja.
Okay.
And I'm sure you've heard by now. I am the Iron Survivor.
Actually, I'm the original Iron Survivor. Remember back when you were a valet? But I guess Mello's the valet now.
No, we're not going to do all that. Because you got the wrong one.
We're not going to do all that.
Straight up. And you and me, we can run it back like on SmackDown.
You like that, huh?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Trick's locked and ready to go, and he needs somebody to whoop tonight.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm on SmackDown now, and I wrestle legends, not flops like Trick Williams.
Look at his face. He's like, what'd you say to me?
Man, look at me and look at you. Who looks like a
Grayson attack Trick? Oh, wait.
You do. As a matter of fact, nobody more ready than Trick.
Why is he here? Dude, I'm starting to think that maybe they really did cancel this.
Trick got a new t-shirt out. Exactly. And I'm so confident that Trick will whoop
Trick has a new
ass and he put
t-shirt.
up his #1 contender shot tonight.
Oh.
Exactly.
Exactly. I love Mello. You don't miss, man. Thank you. Hey, I accept. See you out there, Trick.
Whoa. Yeah, he will.
He will.
He's gonna, dog.
He's gonna.
This Friday,
it's go time. Snaking. Carmelo, I'm telling you, man, he's got some things going on. He's like me and Mrs. Jones. But not in the same way. My Trick looks so scared. I know, right? Well, Grayson is crafty as heck. He's a very crafty and not afraid to do whatever it takes. At least if Trick is gonna fight Ilja, he knows Ilja is just gonna bring it. He's not gonna cheat. He's not gonna have henchmen and low blows and doing all kinds of stuff behind the ref's back. So I could see Carmelo being ready, Trick being ready for a fight tonight versus Ilja, and then having to adjust that whole game plan to a snake like Waller. I'd be a little worried too, man. You end up getting jumped backstage, or Austin Theory is under the ring grabbing your leg. Leave Melo alone. he's gotta leave people alone too. Look at what he just did. Needs to be all around. I think everybody should leave each other alone. Melo's out here calling shots for people. I feel like Carmelo could be a really good live action Miles Morales. I know everybody has an idea of Miles Morales from like the games and the comic books now, but I think if they did a real life MCU live action Miles Morales, I think Carmelo would be a great person for it. He's got the swag, he's got athleticism. He would look great in the suit, dude. They make Tom Holland look like a Spider-Man. Carmelo's gonna look like he could toss Tom Holland into a different multiverse. Melo, what's up? Look, Melo, and we talk about Melo, and then Melo shows up. Did the match get changed? Yeah, it's looking like it. It's really weird that they would spring it on us like this. It feels not real. It feels like they just took it apart for this, but now that Grayson's here, I think more and more that it is real. Donald Glover. But he's already in, he's already in the MCU. Donald Glover was in, what? No Way Home, or Far From Home, or Call Home, or Go Home. He was in one of those. He was some sort of thief guy who got busted. I think he was in the one that had Michael Keaton as the Vulture. The first one that had Michael Keaton as the Vulture. Was it Far From Home, or like Homecoming? Maybe it was Homecoming. I think that might be what it was, because remember, I think that's the one where Spidey finds out that his girlfriend's dad is the Vulture or whatever. Homecoming, yeah. I figured it out at the last second before Excalibur confirmed it. You met Donald Glover? Really? Why was he at your school? Was he doing concerts or something? Was he, before he was an actor, he actually was a glover? Like he brought gloves to your school for like the janitors to wear while they clean up the place?
Is the biggest match of my
Blue
life.
Ninja, what's up, man?
The finals of the NXT Breakout tournament.
It was commercial break, by the way, guys. If you wonder why I start up conversations and nothing else is going on.
Like
We could talk about like
Drew McIntyre, or the OGs, like
Cialis or something, or we could talk about something
to
else.
have my name be in that conversation with those guys and the outstanding competitors.
I wish you remember what you talked
win
about.
That contract. If I win.
African charter school, and a lot of black celebrities came to my school.
shot
Oh, that's
at
cool.
becoming a champion in 2024. But man, Femi is
Wow.
a beast. He has the advantage in every
Cool
category.
facts, man.
Size, strength, power. No doubt I'm the underdog. but I wouldn't have it any other way.
They're talking about the
some way I've got to get my hand raised. Become the next NXT breakout.
The Breakout Superstar Tournament. The finals of it are today. Femi versus this dude. Brian Osborne. Brian Osborne. Riley Osborne.
Superstars.
Norman Osborne. Harry Osborne. Ozzy Osborne.
NXT Breakout finals still to come, but Carmelo Hayes' idea is.
Oh, they did official. They did make it official. It is Trick Williams versus Grayson Waller tonight. Battle of the Iron Survivors, but the winner actually takes home the #1 contendership shot at Ilja Dragunov. So Grayson could actually be the new #1 contender. Hey, it's Ariana Grace.
It's scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Ariana Grace.
I do not have her. She's so happy to be here. You got a kiss from Alicia Keys? Really? The Prodigy.
Let's not forget,
she's here.
New Year's Evil, you won't miss a second of the in-ring.
It's Roxanne. Roxanne. You're gonna have to slam this girl tonight. Roxanne. I hope you're ready for a okay fight. I don't know how good Ariana Grace really is, so I'm gonna say okay. A better Prodigy than Nick Wayne? How so? Well, she's accomplished more on a national scale. I'd say that, yeah.
Some of us were shocked, some people were not, but what really has been the trigger?
She definitely seems a little bit more presentable in her class of wrestling. Nick Wayne seems kind of flimsy and undersized.
We don't know the backstory, Vic. We don't know what's going on in the women's locker room. We don't know exactly what's
Dang,
really
Drewski,
going
I didn't know
on,
this.
That whole story there. Come on, you got to agree with me there, right?
All right, I don't have Ariana Grace.
It's hard to argue with you, but look.
Guess they're gonna give me a chance to get her since freaking Jimmy John's is out in full force tonight. Trying to hand out all the sandwiches. Oh yeah, Roxanne's got a way bigger upside than Nick Wayne, dude. Like just any day, and it's not even one of those situations where like, oh well, you wouldn't have known The Rock was a star back then. When he was just you know, whatever his name was, Rocky Maivia. You wouldn't have known he was going to be the... Yeah, but I would have seen that he's got more of an upside than Nick Wayne. I'm not saying I could predict the future, but I can see limitations. Dude's got a lot of work to do to get anywhere near Rocky Maivia was. But hey, maybe he can.
Rolling right through, shoulders down, look at the transition and an ear fall.
And you wonder if Ariana is catching Roxanne.
You said she chose to come here? Did she say that? I don't know if she said that. I think that I feel like Tony Khan didn't care back then about the women's division that much. He signed women, but I don't know if he really cared back then when Roxy was a possibility. Oh, we got an ad for Reality of Wrestling on the show tonight. Nice. Who was the LWO and the LWO match? It was Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, and Carlito, and it was a good match. I'd recommend watching it. All right.
I think she just talks to hear herself talk because she's getting slapped in the face.
See if I can actually get her before the match ends.
Yes, and right now she's doing it well. Check it out.
That was Exhibit A in this matchup. But what would a win do then for Ariana Grace to beat someone like Roxanne Perez?
I found a picture of her. Oh my goodness, man. Jimmy John's is just on one tonight.
Put the rocket on her, man.
Well, we know the road to WrestleMania begins 3 weeks from Saturday at the Royal Rumble. Float over into the cover and a kick.
Dang, 3 weeks from Saturday is the Royal Rumble already. The end of the season.
Of Roxanne Perez, who entered into the Royal Rumble last year in the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Hello. Look at her.
Talking A little trash is Grace, who's also told many women in the locker room that her New Year's resolution was to install etiquette into everyone that she talks to, and she was going to start with Roxanne Perez here tonight.
This picture has me cracking up.
The one thing I like about Ariana Grace is how she's able
Ariana Grace.
years, Vic. Right now, this is a different Ariana Grace. Oh, whoa.
Ariana Grace.
So close.
Oh, and another kick right to the...
All
you
right.
don't see Roxanne Perez go down often. There's Grace screaming, I can help you. And NXT Universe now trying to rally behind.
All right, we can get a prediction in here, but let's hope that there's enough. I'm gonna make it a 1-minute prediction, guys, so we could possibly make it happen.
That was one of the few times we've seen Grace in the ring that a smile has left her face, almost into disgust, almost into anger.
Well, I just said it. A second ago. I mean.
All right, 1 minute, guys. Prediction is open. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
Perez having none of it.
The prediction's on my Twitch channel, by the way, guys. So if you're wondering why it's not showing up on the YouTube side of things, we got the poll for YouTube, but it doesn't let you really do predictions on YouTube. Not yet, at least. That pose, I know, right? It's so good. She's like, hello, it's me. It perfectly encapsulates how she acts and stuff.
Another big form, and Roxanne Perez now a different side.
I've been trying to do that more lately to get pictures that like show the personality of the wrestler instead of just like the best looking picture. So that way there's more energy to the layout that way. Otherwise, some of these people just look like a mugshot sometimes. Pop rocks. There's not enough time. It's over. Too bad. Dang, I should have put 30 seconds. But even that probably wouldn't have been enough. Nah. Gotta return to points. It just ended right when the match ended, so there's a possibility people could have been ahead and got it at the last second, so we'll just return to points. That was a much better match than I expected, though. Rock and roll. Rockin' and roll with the 25. Oh, 25 in a row, Goki. Thank you very much. Whoa. Oh, yeah, you know we keep on shining. What is this? Roxanne is snapping? Roxanne is jumping her after the bell.
Get in there. Stop. Referee, get in there. Stop this. No, I don't like this side of Roxanne. This is different.
She's got the crossface on her. Why is she doing all this? She's smiling while she's doing it. We're getting a vicious Roxanne. Roxanne put on the red light.
Officials doing their best to separate.
Yo, Roxanne. You don't have to break her neck tonight. Roxanne. Oh, they're reversing the outcome? Reverse the outcome.
Due to Roxanne refusing the referee's instructions, the referee has reversed.
Nice. Good thing we didn't do the prediction outcome. Nice. I'm very glad that we didn't do the prediction. I'm glad that the time ran out. Because I would have had to like find a way to reverse that whole thing. This actually turned out very well for us. Wow. Vicious. It's Ava Rain.
Excuse me, Ava. Lots of big things happening tonight on New Year's Eve.
Absolutely. Last night, day one
It's
was
Rocket.
crazy. Tonight, it's been unpredictable. And it was a tough decision to make with Ilja Dragunov, but his health is the most important thing. And when he's finally cleared, he'll defend his title against Trick or Grayson.
Now, I have to ask, we've been seeing you come out of Shawn Michaels' office, talking to superstars, announcing matches. What's going on?
Yeah, what are you?
It was brought to my attention a couple months ago when a wise man told me that as the brand continues to grow, Shawn Michaels, he might need some help.
Alice,
and
welcome.
That's where I come in. I have a unique relationship with the NXT roster. I have some of my own ideas. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But one idea that did work is that next week is the start of the Men's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Oh, nice.
That's so exciting.
I think so too. Happy New Year, Kelly.
Happy New Year, Ava.
It feels good
Kelly
to
looks like a
finally
little
put you in
squirrel
your
lady.
place, Fallon Henley.
Here is your winner, Fallon Henley.
Yeah, that was heelish.
Tiffany has snapped.
A person like Tiffany Stratton doesn't even belong in the same world as Fallon Henley.
Dang,
The only
like
match
that?
I hear about is Becky versus Lyra. If I were you, I'd want to be Me Too as well. I've only dealt with you for a month, but I'm already sick of you.
We got the
really,
A
what are you
triple A
doing?
plus
Sarah, I deserve
Tiffany
everything,
Stratton
you know
picture
why?
on this layout.
Because
Man.
I'm the center of the universe.
I don't know if you can get a better
If
one
that's
than
the
that.
universe. That's me in the center. The Tiffany center. God, why am I
Come
so
on.
rich?
Come on.
You can go now. Toodles.
I listened to Drewski. I did it, Drewski.
I said it once, and I'll say it again. You will never be me.
This is what I mean, Tiffany. You are the perfect example of what these girls shouldn't become.
You know what I was
You're
thinking of, though?
Egotistical.
So what you're saying is they shouldn't strive to be somebody who's a main eventer?
I'll tell you after
who's
this.
A champion? Oh, I get it. They should strive to be somebody like you. Someone who spends her time at a horse farm with dirt underneath her fingernails. Gross.
This is a side of Tiffany Stratton, Booker, we've never seen. This is deplorable.
You will
Deplorable.
always be trash.
Embarrassed, humiliated, and pissed off. Tiffany has had everything
Rah!
handed to her on a silver platter. She doesn't know what hard work means.
I just
so
like
I'll
Fallon
put you
so
to
much,
work.
and I want
You
Cowgirl
versus
Tiffany, so this
me
match is going
at
to be
New
great,
Year's
yeah.
Evil.
Wait till you hear what I was thinking about.
Tiffany Stratton will meet with a loser becoming a servant or a ranch hand for a day.
I mean, nothing would thrill me more than to make Tiffany my ranch hand for the day. Make her muck out some stalls. She doesn't know what it means to get your hands dirty. When I look at Tiffany, the last thing I see is a hard worker. And
That's what I was just talking about, Drewski.
You will become my servant. Just the way it's supposed
I
to
finally hooked it up. I said, all right,
Toodles.
it's time, man. I went searching. Had to do some updates. Okay, so it's commercial break right now, by the way, guys. What I was thinking is, what if Tiffany wins, okay? And then Fallon has to be her servant, but then Fallon starts actually, like, they become friends because they start, like, having to go to the salon or go to get their nails done or go shopping and stuff. And she's like, what is this? What did you come to my house wearing? You can't, it can't be seen with you like this. And so they, like, go shopping and, you know, they do the whole, like, Fallon, what do you call it? What do they call it? Like a upgrade, a glow up. They give Fallon a glow up, even though she's mad pretty as it is. But, like, they give her a glow up, and they become friends because, like, they start to see that they do have stuff in common. That Tiffany does do hard work, but she just doesn't do the same hard work. So they find, like, parallels, and they become friends. But Fallon, like, the long run, the long term thing is that by the time WrestleMania comes along, or Stand and Deliver, whatever that's going to be, that pay-per-view is where Tiffany is jealous of her because people are starting to say that, like, Fallon is like prettier than her with all the new updates and stuff. And so they have a match at Stand and Deliver, or whatever the WrestleMania pay-per-view is for NXT. So they become friends, but then the jealousy is just, it tears their friendship apart. I thought about that today, and I'm like, that would be cool, man. That would make it so much more than just like, oh, you're my servant for a day. You know, they could make it into something that actually grows both of their characters. I need Cowgirl Tippy. It could go that way too. You just reverse the story. It doesn't have to be just the way I said. You just reverse the story. I thought about that too, because if Tiffany loses, maybe she could find that she does actually have something in common with her by doing those like ranch hand stuff, and so you could change it around a little bit. Change it just to the polar opposite. Make it so they become friends, but they learn that they have more in common than they have it different, but the jealousy sets in because people start liking, like, Cowgirl Tiffany, and so that makes Fallon want to just destroy her or something. That was messed up. They reversed the decision. You got to do it sometimes, Ryan. And one of the things I love most about NXT is they think outside the box. It's not just 1, 2, 3, oh, you win. 1, 2, 3, oh, you win. 1, 2, 3, oh, you win. Okay, see you next week. Next week. 1, 2, 3, oh, you win. Oh, 1, 2, 3, oh, you win. It's not just that over and over again, dude. They think outside the box. They bring other outcomes that we've seen in wrestling, but some wrestling promoters just forget that you don't always have to just have a count, a three count pin or a tap out. Like, there are other ways to push a story forward, and sometimes those are the most important things for character development. There's the most important things to get people involved and invested in a storyline is that you didn't get a normal outcome sometimes. So I see what you mean, and it can be frustrating, but I think it's so much more important than just 1, 2, 3. Okay, see you next week, Roxanne. We got character, we got a development that people are going to be talking about, and people want to see what's next, and that's exactly what makes a wrestling show more watchable and more investable. We're backstage. Oh God, it's
just taking you out, put you on the shelf for 10 months.
Lions,
just like
Nikita.
Yeah, but you didn't have the guts to pull the trigger, did you? No, see, Nikita, some people, they either have the killer instinct or they only dream of it.
No, I'm showing you the respect that you failed to show to me.
Ooh.
Me taking you out here or in the parking lot does not get me any closer to that title. I gotta do that in the ring.
Yeah, but your only chance is taking me out from behind. You can't take me out face to face.
I took your head off once before, and the next time I do...
No, that's not going to be a next time.
Oh,
no.
there's not?
No,
okay, well, we could go right now.
Oh,
Let's
go right now. How does Nikita look more tan than her brown outfit? She found a way to look more tan than her outfit. That was crazy. All right, Nikita, you got to bounce. I wonder if they're ever going to change her theme song. Didn't her theme song used to be like Daddy's Little Rich Girl? Something like that? I wonder if they're going to switch this up. Blair, you got to go too. She's wearing like a Valentine's Day outfit. She got her gear ahead of time for Valentine's Day, and she's like, I'll just wear it tonight. I wonder if there's footage of her from her like gymnastic days and stuff like that. It's time. Fallon's in the house. This is gonna be crazy, man.
And her opponent,
What we can all agree on is one of these two have the
Oh, she threw a towel at her. Uh-oh.
She told the official ring.
Let's get a prediction in here quick as possible.
Roxanne Perez, just fueled by a certain new fire and desire that burns deep.
Fighting on all emotion right now. It's an adrenaline rush of emotion right now. That's what's going to do her in tonight. She needs to slow it down just a bit.
Whoever side you're on.
No, I'm not on anybody's side.
But anybody's side you're on.
I'm not biased like somebody at this table.
All right, the prediction is open. You got 2 minutes, guys. Pizza Dude's got 2 minutes. Cameraman, zoom in. Oh, yeah, man. I like it.
Yeah, I like when those guys got a point because
Who Fallon over this?
Yeah, I get it. Yes, maybe
Make her a little bigger, too.
Fallon right in front of the official was able to put the brakes on.
Cholula Green.
This offensive onslaught. You see
I wonder if that's really the hottest thing that
into the cover, getting a count in the near fall. Allowing
that Booker T has had.
Maybe a little leniency.
Wearing gear that fans asked her to wear on Instagram Live. Oh, I didn't know that. What does Fallon Henley say? I forgot. No, Panda.
Tiffany face first into the mat, and Fallon Henley, boom, right to the side of the face.
No, Panda.
That was a big shot right there.
Ringmaster. Don't do it. Come on, man.
For all those that have been looked down on. And
there's some things that we don't need to
face first, shoulder first
accentuate. Like, you already know what's what. Oh, nice little cartwheel grab. You saw that? She cartwheeled to the side and turned her whole momentum against her.
Welcome to season 2.
Yeah, no, we have that here.
The guest list is huge.
Yeah, Cholula. It's got like a girl with a sombrero on, I think, or something like that. I've had it before. It's not an exclusive brand. It's around. It might be from there though. Maybe that's where they started it. Jimmy John's, dude. Jimmy John's does not want us to zoom in. I'm really excited about the new phone, guys. We have brand new possibilities for the cooking streams and such. Even out and about type of streams where I can take you guys on some tours and stuff. We got some brand new experience type of content. You bet too late? It says you got it. It says you went for Tiffany. It says it worked for me. I don't know if maybe it told you it's not working. Commercial break. Right now, Tiffany's trying to break Fallon. Dollar Tree is selling frozen steaks now? Tougher than a dollar store steak. Dollar steaks? Oh boy. I wonder if they're real steak. Or if they're like ground beef that's injected with a bunch of water. That's what a lot of the dollar store stuff is. Like their ground beef and all that. It's like it loses more than half of its weight just while you're cooking it. You try to fry the ground beef and it's just a soup. It's not the best, but hey, I mean, if you need it. But I feel like one thing people don't understand is that you do get ripped off in the dollar store, even per pound a lot of times. I saw like a pound of beef at the dollar store for $6 or something like that. It's like you can get a pound of beef for $3 something at a regular store. I think they're just hoping people are just already there. Cooks down to 4 or 5 ounces. Yeah, exactly. We'd have Briggs and Stratton. What? Why do people say that? Is that a band or something? I've seen people say that for a couple of streams now. Briggs and Stratton. Is that a name of a band or a clothing line or something? Yo, they're advertising a type of cookware, and it's called Emerald Green, not Cholula Green, but Emerald Green. Dang, sad on her.
Fallon Henley,
Tiffany's out here sitting on people.
Servant, and both women,
double clothesline.
Double clothesline, both women down. And can you imagine the list of chores?
Tiffany's got some very brave gear on tonight too, man. This gear looks like you really gotta hope it hangs together. You might get another full-on reveal. A couple weeks ago, I think it was Ariana Grace. Somebody's whole top came off. Like, I think it was like 3 weeks ago or something like that. And they weren't on the right type of delay or something to bleep it out, so it's out there. It was either Ariana Grace or maybe Lola Vice, somebody like that. It's a lawnmower business. Wait, what? Those small engines like lawnmowers and things are Briggs and Stratton. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know this. Then I'm gonna have it mowed a lawn and gosh, man.
Here against Tiffany Stratton.
I mean, I couldn't even tell you when the last time I mowed a lawn was. Probably 10 years plus.
It's all about going out there on your own.
Buttness.
And Fallon Henley.
Into the cover. No, near fall. Another kick out with a lot.
Panda's out in the lawn just chomping. Like chomp,
which,
chomp, chomp,
Shawn
chomp,
Michaels
chomp, chomp,
himself
chomp,
tweeting
chomp,
out
chomp,
New
chomp,
Year's
chomp.
Eve
That's how
off to a
Panda mows
hot
the lawn.
start. But take a look, Booker. Read what Shawn Michaels put
Mow
out on
Tippy's
social
hair.
media.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone wants their eyes on the main event here tonight.
Yeah,
Williams,
it was my first job. You
will be
remember,
next to
nice.
challenge Ilja Dragunov for the NXT
You got
title
the trivia.
stipulation, by the way,
I
that
love
was
that
added
cartwheel.
by Carmelo Hayes. Why would he do that into the cover?
It looks so cool with wrestling to be able to reverse somebody's momentum by cartwheeling past them. You just don't see that every day.
That's a situation I wouldn't want to be in if I was Trick Williams.
Take a look at this.
Oh, wow.
Almost sent Tiffany Stratton to the ranch.
That was close, Vic. That was very, very close.
Fallon Henley went back.
Oh,
Much
wow.
damage done throughout this matchup. And Stratton trying to get right back into the offense. Catch and drop.
Spine busters.
Nice
Tiffany
spine
with the
buster into the cover, and Fallon almost
ghost
a
crew,
servant.
man.
You know, people always
Busting
talk about
ghosts
the
out of
vanity
here.
of Tiffany
Busting
Stratton. They don't talk about
spines.
the hard work. I mean, she's like Floyd, Money, Mayweather. Hard work is easy work.
Oh, God, she slipped.
Prettiest moonsault
She
ever
slipped,
didn't
and
connect.
she was able to reverse it. She almost crashed and burned, man. That was scary. I hope she's okay. That could tear an M, an A, all CL.
By both these women to the outside.
Yo, that was scary. She slipped on her top rope.
And so much on the line
Ooh,
for these
she
two women
recovered,
because,
but that's
again,
the type of thing that can rip
one
and
is going
tear.
to be embarrassed by the end of the night.
I hope she's okay.
Right hand from Fallon. Big right hand from Stratton. 2 minutes. And, oh!
I counted earthworms, but that wasn't right after that. The earthworm job was like my, I don't know, like 20th job or something like that. Had a lot of jobs. Yeah, that could have been horrible, and it might still be horrible. That's the type of situation where the adrenaline is pumping, so you don't feel it now, but I would not be surprised if we hear about something wrong with her after this. I hope not. She seems fine. Yeah, exactly. But who knows? Oh, run by. Gun high. One eye closed. Got her. Fallon wins. You got your wish. I told you, Drewski. Remember when you were like, ah, what? I was like, dude, think about it. And you were like, wait a minute. I kind of do want her to lose now. I feel like that was a win-win situation for everybody, though. Dang, Fallon beat her again, though. This is telling an alarming trend here. Fallon wins. Not so flawless victory, but still good. Boo! Legato's not happy about it. Cowgirl Tippy. Daisy Dukes. What the heck? I love it though. This is the most like entertainingly comedic outcome that it could be, I think. Aw. She tried to put the towel on her head. Now she's got a follower out here. She's part of the ranch now. Aw.
What the hell do you want?
It's Baron Corbin.
No, listen. Let's drop the tough guy attitude just for a second and think about something. Did you hear what Ava said tonight?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Shocker. But listen, the Dusty Classic, it starts next week.
Oh, are they gonna tag?
And against every single fiber of my body, I actually think we'd be a good team.
Dude, they will beat everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
You're coming to me, asking me if I want to be your teammate? You must be desperate, dude.
You know, if your brain was a quarter the size of your ego...
My ego?
Yes, your ego. I mean, seriously, look around. Is anybody else knocking on your door to be your partner? The answer you're looking for is no. Why? Because you're a smug, arrogant a-hole.
It takes one to know one. I mean,
That's real, though.
If I'm so bad, then why do you want me to be your partner? What's the...
Obviously, because we're both a-holes.
All right. I accept that.
Okay.
That's fair. So with that being
That is
said,
fair.
and that being in our nature, we would absolutely destroy everybody in this tournament, and then we could go on and win the tag titles. Oh, light bulb's coming on, right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll destroy everybody.
Wheels are starting to turn. All right. Okay.
I can see it now.
There you go.
I can see it. See,
We will destroy everybody. That's real.
me leading the team
Oh,
with Baldy right behind me
Baldy.
would be great.
So much like Scotty in 99. Oh, really?
Listen, you're not going to lead anything.
I don't remember.
I'm going to be out there destroying people, putting them down, and you're going to be over there putting on like your 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th coat of tanner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
You know what?
I did not see this coming, and I love
This is
it.
going to be fun.
It is.
I'll see you next week.
Do it. Do it. Nice. He didn't reject him. Oh, he hit him with the fist. Fist bump. Nice, dude. Wow. Yo, I did not see that coming, but I'm so for it. Just smash everybody, dude. We don't need to see another plucky, up-and-coming tag team that's just happy to be here. Like, just smash some fools and get a cool story going on, man. We can get back to the plucky up-and-comers at any time, but this is something that I'm down with. He's being Scott Steiner. Corbin hung out with A6 at a Chiefs game. Oh, jeez. Ay. I'm down with it. What do you guys think? Are you down with it? I'm definitely down with it. I want to see what happens. It's interesting. I wonder whose idea that was. Probably Shawn Michaels, the Booker of the Year, the actual Booker of the Year. No matter what the article that comes out tells you, Shawn Michaels is the Booker of the Year. He's the only Booker whose brand has gained viewers quarter by quarter for an entire year. That means he's the best Booker. You don't become the best Booker and have people check out of your product quarter by quarter every single quarter for an entire year. That does not equal best Booker. Best Booker makes the best out of the ingredients they have.
Ridge Holland is ready. Has a lot on his mind.
It's Ridge.
We'll hear from Ridge, and it happens next.
He looks happy. I was hoping he'd be a little downtrodden. He looks happy to be here. Uh-oh. This could be a heel turn? Yeah, Drewski, this is good stuff. I don't put any stock in people saying that records are being broken these days in music. They finagle and that even Spotify had to put in new guards against companies paying for streams and views and stuff. Like it's none of these records are real. If these records are real, you wouldn't have Spotify needing to take action and in guards against companies paying for plays and all that stuff. It's just they do it so that people believe artists are more popular than they are, so that they sell more than they would. Because not everybody, but a lot of people are very swayable by like, oh, I heard this is popular, I should like it too. And so like them paying for views and streams is making people actually go stream it instead of just liking what they really like or liking what really sounds good. And you see it all the time. There's just these industry plants that come out of nowhere you've never heard of before, and all of a sudden they have 1 million streams their first song, and it's like, dude, that doesn't happen. It's not real, and you know it. So I don't buy any of these records. I don't buy any of the Taylor Swift, Drake, none of that stuff. They're not 10 times better than Michael Jackson and all that, dude. It's not real. It's just companies pay money to make you feel like you should be listening to this or you're missing out. And the fear of missing out is one of the most popular ways to make somebody try to check into something. That's why you see streamers paying for views and stuff. Their content's not any better than anybody else's, but somehow they're 100 times more popular than the next person down from them. It's like, dude, you're not. They're setting it up that way to appear that way, and perception becomes reality. So by trying to appear 100 times better, they have that perception in the public mind. And so people tune in and start watching streamers and artists and listening to musicians and movies that aren't anywhere near as good as the next movie or music down. But because the numbers say so, now you got to be part of it or you're missing out. And it's nonsense. And I wish people had a little bit more time on their hands to like see through the BS. But I know it's not the easiest thing to have the time and energy to look into what's really going on. So it's a lot easier just to be like, yeah, I'll listen to this. I heard this is popular. Must be good. And then you're stuck. And then people like me who put in all this work are sitting where I'm sitting at, even though what's the difference? I work way harder. I do way more. I have way more originality. I care way more about my audience. Like who deserves it? But I don't have a team behind me that's propping me up and making me look like I'm the stream that people should watch. I'm earning it the real way. And that's what's up. But I appreciate you guys for being above that influence that's got so many people thinking that the best stream on the internet is some guy with blonde hair sitting there saying stupid stuff and getting in trouble every other day for what he's saying and who he really is.
These guys are the best.
These guys are the best. Kanye, the realest rapper. Kanye is, I don't even know if I'm looking at Kanye these days. He might be some clone or something. What do we got here? Oh, yo, Vengeance. Dang, it's already been a year since Vengeance Day? Impossible. Wow, it's already been a year? Time flies, man. Exactly, WB. It becomes perception as reality type of situation. But luckily, some people still have a conscious brain within their head. And they can choose for themselves.
Let me ask.
Hey, it's Courage
What
Ade.
is wrong with this picture right here? I don't know what is wrong with this picture. To me, it looks like we're all enjoying some time without your negativity around. Wrong. You're in my locker.
Hey,
in,
Panda's
my
got a
personal
hat.
Space. Am I in your locker? Hold on. Would you look at that? I must have gotten confused. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Can you please find it in your heart to forgive me, Cora? When you can't respect other people's lockers, you can't expect me to respect yours. Typical Gigi.
Uh-oh.
Typical Cora. New look, same dreadful attitude.
Courage
I think we
Ade.
both know where this is going.
Yeah,
we
smack
do.
you up.
And it is not a place you want to go with me. But
Oh.
I really, really do. Do you? Go. I think I remember when I last time back around here.
Booker, there's been a lot going on here tonight at New Year's Eve. It all
place
started
is
with
volatile.
Lyra Valkyria retaining
It's a volatile
the NXT
environment.
Women's Championship, and right now a superstar who's had a lot to get off his chest and off his mind.
Yeah, exactly, WB. It's like time accelerated.
Ridge, thanks for joining me.
It's Ridge the
You
Fridge.
mentioned that this turn at NXT is all about Ridge's redemption. Now, there's a lot that's been said and made about
It's
your
Boof
actions
Star-Lord.
since arriving to NXT and WWE. In your return, you said that you are no stranger to mishaps in the ring. What can you tell us about your journey to today?
Yeah, you know, Sarah, you're spot on.
I
there.
hope
You hit the nail on
the
head.
spotlight on Ridge means Big E
It's
is
true.
coming back.
I am no stranger to injuries, mishaps, and accidents in the ring. Just as my career was starting to take that upward trajectory, that upward climb, that first
He got
kind of
snapped
run
up,
on that
yeah.
big ladder.
He was doing so well.
You know, I remember we were building to War Games
Conan Barrett's
2020. I
tag
was
team
going to be
name
on the
is
same team as
easy,
Pat
but
McAfee.
Sean won't do it.
and
What is it, Panda?
then
As long as it
tragedy
doesn't have a
struck and
swear word in it. What is
I
it?
blew both my legs out.
Oh my goodness.
You know, a fractured and dislocated left ankle.
Oh God.
A dislocated kneecap and ruptured patella tendon
Oh
on my right.
no. Yo, you see these pictures?
And at that
Arrogant
moment, I thought
a-holes.
It was all over.
I'm down with that.
I remember laid on the ramp just looking up at the lights and thinking, is this how it's going to end? You know,
He was
how can
savage, man. You saw how much
how can I
damage he
go
just went
home
through, and he was just looking up the
and tell
lights, just going
my
like
wife
this.
who was pregnant with my twin boys at the time.
Twin boys?
Sorry, love. I've dragged you away from your family. I've pulled you away from your home to try out this new life in the States. How can I go home and tell her that it's done? We need to go back. This has been how I feed my family. This has been how I pay my bills, how I keep that roof over their
Yeah, I like
heads.
that.
But you
Canada, they
recover.
could,
You come
know,
back
I feel
and
like
you
they could have a
form the
good
Brawling Brutes
merchandise
with
run off of
you,
that too.
Butch,
I
and
feel like people would
Sheamus.
buy
How
a
exciting
shirt
on
that says that.
SmackDown.
It's kind of bittersweet because although I appreciate the opportunity with Sheamus and Butch, I get flashbacks to
Blowing
that
your
first
quad actually
PLE.
hurts that bad.
Day one.
Just knew you're effed up. Yeah, but you
2
saw
days
his
ago,
ankle. His ankle was
yesterday,
dislocated to the point where you
when I
could
got
see
my
the
nose
bone
smashed
separated
all
from
over
his
my
whole
face.
foot.
That injury
I
bug
wasn't
strikes
just talking
again.
about that.
You know, I've got that black cloud hanging over me, you know, and
I'm sure he was
I
in
had to
some
have
pain right
reconstructive
there.
surgery.
But you pick yourself up.
You have to. When you're not the only one in the
Aw.
equation, when you have other people relying on you.
But a few weeks ago, you arrived back at NXT.
Yeah, his ankle was
and
all
you
the
got
way
the
like
opportunity to show how you
separate.
stand
It's
up
like if
against
this
the
is
NXT
the leg,
champion,
his ankle was like
Ilja
that.
Dragunov. Yes, it had an abrupt ending, and there were a lot of questions. But the biggest question is, who is the Ridge Holland you want NXT to know?
It wasn't as bad as Dante Martin, but it was definitely something crazy.
Look, I respect.
Yeah, gross.
I respect Ilja.
I appreciate them making
immensely.
it black and white instead of
Okay.
leaving it color, though. Color would have been too
And
much.
every word that came out of my mouth 2 weeks ago, I meant it. And when that bell rang later that night, whatever happened, happened. There was no...
Why did they do this?
Malicious intent. There was no ill will.
I just don't get it. It's like
Because, Sarah,
I feel like they did this on purpose.
At the
Was
end of the
he
day, I'm a
secretly
dad.
injured before
I'm a
that? And they were
husband,
just
I'm
like,
a
how do we
friend,
cover this
I'm
up?
not a monster. I'm not someone who goes out and
Jesse,
aimlessly
what's up,
tries
Jesse?
to hurt
How am I doing? I'm actually doing okay.
people.
We
Tries
played
to
some Spider-Man.
take away
Spider-Man 2. We got that for
someone's
PS5. And
career.
it's just a
Because I know what that
gorgeous
feels
and
like. I know
awesome
how
game.
fast things can be taken away. It's like that. I don't
And I
have
got
that
a
in
new
me to do
phone.
that to somebody else, Sarah. It's just
Got a new
it's like
phone,
my DNA.
so I can actually stream now at mobile and
the point still
do
stands
cooking
that I'm in
streams and stuff
NXT
like that.
for a reason, and that is to prove to everybody,
Sitting perfectly to sell that.
and show everyone who Ridge Holland really is.
So
And I will
long?
go through that roster, man by man, to prove myself, to find redemption, and to show the NXT universe who Ridge Holland truly is.
Ridge Holland. I never thought about it like
no
that.
perception.
Ridge Holland.
Well, Ridge,
Ridge
I
Holland.
thank you so much for your time.
Him and
honesty.
Coraja Day.
Best of luck to you.
Ridge
Thanks,
Holland.
Sarah. I'll be seeing you.
What kind of phone did I get? Yeah, we got a brand new phone. Moto G. Stylus 5G, baby. It's got a nice seal on the side.
But it is time for the
Femi.
finals.
Let's go. But yeah, so I fixed the whole microphone problem and all that. I had an upgrade available to me, so it cost me $19 for everything. It's got a stylus and everything, so I can actually draw and stuff now. I'm not very good at it yet, but you know, practice makes perfect. It also it's allowing me to download and update apps that weren't allowing me to update and do all that. So it's already been an upgrade, but there's going to be better stuff for everybody. Now we have the ability to hopefully hear me while I'm streaming from mobile and all that. Just overall, and you inspired it, so thank you very much, Radio, for helping me to check into the possibilities. Uh-oh, Thea Hale is right behind
What's up, Riley?
Riley.
I just want to let you know that I'll be out there tonight, and I'm rooting for you, and you're going to do great. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Hey, I'll see you out there.
High five. He touched me.
Did you just see that? I saw it. I am never washing my hand again. This is amazing. I don't know if I go that far, but okay. Okay. He went like this now. Like this. It was so good. It was so good. Oh my goodness.
Dang.
Well, maybe Thea
What the heck? It was so good.
can provide a little motivation for Osborne to win this entire tournament.
What the heck? He looks like, who does he look like? He looks like Michael Bublé or something like that, doesn't he? Bublé Osborne. That's gonna be my name for him right now. Bublé Osborne. Thea thought she was gonna like somebody, but she just hadn't met him yet. Bublé Osborne. Girls are awesome. People are awesome, man. They're great people of any gender. You just gotta find them. You just haven't met them yet. Episode of SpongeBob when he didn't wash his hand. Oh my god, dude. That's actually how I felt when I met Stan Lee. I met Stan Lee and he gave me a fist bump. And I was like, dude, I'm not washing this hand. To me, that's basically one of the most legendary fist bumps you could ever get. Stan Lee and me. Boom. Like, but I ended up washing my hands. The memory remains, though, of Metallica style. Robin Thicke? I can see Robin Thicke, too, yeah.
This is like that American Idol. I mean, overnight.
All right, let's put the prediction in.
Life will be changed in a moment's notice. I'm talking about 1, 2, 3.
Life doesn't change in a moment. All right, let's go.
You think about superstar like Carmelo Hayes,
Oba
who's won every single title
or Riley.
this brand has to offer. You know, you think about the Breakout tournament, you think about superstars that have come and gone that have just been a part of the Breakout tournament, and right now it's Osborne.
I don't like this move.
Do the dang thing. All right, predictions are open, guys. You got 2 minutes, a little less than 2 minutes.
I mean, this guy
So get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
I don't like this battle right here.
Championship.
I can see some Robin Thicke, too. You know, maybe even more Robin Thicke than Bublé. You know what? I'm gonna go with you on this. I actually do see the Thicke.
Trent Williams, championship shot up against Grayson Waller. An opportunity here tonight. The winner will face Ilja.
But I'll tell you who's more thick out of the two of them. Oba. This match is depressing. It's gonna be all right, Panda. Just go with your heart. Go with your gut.
Just the way he went through his bracket, he got to this point right here so easy. And right now, he's just one win away from becoming Breakout tournament winner.
Talk about the entire field. I mean, how fortunate is everyone?
Stone Cold Steve Austin? It would be cool to meet Stone Cold, but for me, I think Stan Lee matters so much more to me. They're both epic, though. I just feel like the world would be so much different without Stan Lee, and it would be different without Stone Cold as well, but just not in the same stratosphere. Bobo Riley Auto Parts, yes. Prediction is almost closed, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count. Don't let it pass you by. You could predict the future. Stupid Oba. Oh, he's stupid now? Oh, Tavion. I see. Yeah, it was weird when he lost. And what the heck's up with the Pillman Jr., dude? Lexus King? What happened there? I would have thought he'd be the one to just run away with this whole entire tournament, but he's out. What was the thinking there? To set up a feud with him and Bear Hill? Okay. What's the next pay-per-view? I think the next pay-per-view is the Rumble. They said 3 weeks. Should be Riley and Tavion? Really? You think Lexus King wasn't like a clear favorite in this tournament? I could see if you're just going for somebody who's straight up new, like just a plucky up and comer that nobody's ever heard of before, then yeah, but I don't know. I think Lexus King would be the clear runaway favorite for this tournament. Especially the way he got put into it. But it sets up a story. I'm not saying that it was a bad outcome, but it's just a little odd.
Free ATMs?
Dang, you saw that back breaker that Oba just put on him? Cracked the back. He attacked Trick. Did he really, though? Not that good, but good. Yeah, it's coming along, but it's... I feel like one of the main things that gets people disappointed in wrestling is when somebody that you like doesn't get exactly where you want them to in the amount of time that you want them to get there. I think that leads to disappointment a lot. And it might not even be that serious, but it just... I've seen it so many times where people have favorites and then they experience a little setback and it just causes such sadness and stuff. And I've experienced it before and I still experience it today, but I'm trying to become more impervious to that situation because it's not... It takes away from just... like taking in the fresh air around you and all that. Makes it so like everything becomes heavy and
a guaranteed contract
I don't know.
match that they can execute the contract when they see fit.
Just wanted that PLE spot.
Break, we have just seen Oba,
Think
Femi,
CM Punk's gonna win the Rumble? Yeah, I do.
Riley Osborne, I mean, it has been undeniable power from
But I feel like people are not understanding that like a match doesn't have to be just one person. A Rumble win can be two people's feet hitting the ground at the same time. A WrestleMania match can be more than one-on-one. Like, there are a lot of things I feel people aren't thinking about because they're stuck in like, oh, it's gonna be Roman versus The Rock. It's gonna be Cody versus this. It's gonna be Seth versus this. CM Punk versus this. It's like, dude, you can do triple threat matches. You can do fatal four-ways. You can do crazy stuff out of nowhere. It's their company. They could change it up. They could put the Elimination Chamber. They could have Elimination Chamber at the Rumble if they want. They could have Elimination Chamber at WrestleMania if they want. What are we going to do about it if they change it up? And it could make it even more epic. Remember when the Money in the Bank match used to be at WrestleMania? They have incredibly creative and brave people running the company right now that you could tell are switching stuff up. There are so many opportunities for them right now. I wouldn't get stuck into thinking that it's got to be one-on-one all the time. Rock automatically gets his way in? Yeah, pretty much. But you know what I'm saying, guys? Like, there are opportunities that people aren't really thinking about, and I just hope that they're thinking outside the box to give us some surprising situations and just even more hype situations than just one-on-one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, see you next week, 1, 2, 3, see you next week. Like, that stuff is so just tired to me.
Talk about the road to the finals and what it meant, but at this moment it doesn't mean a damn.
It fits in certain cases, but it shouldn't be just the rule. Oba Femi looking for and this is the best opportunity. He met his worst nightmare, the ring post.
He's got to think about all those legends. He wants to follow the footsteps up. He's got to think about Thea Hale. He's got to think about Chase U. Everything.
Nia just oh my goodness.
Does he have an
Panda, what's going on?
Here tonight?
War Guys. Hey, they could. Remember they teased the cash-in at War Games this year? Survivor Series we just saw. They teased cash-in. They tried it.
The quickness, the agility, the elusiveness. Still, and finally, Femi's down.
Oba's gear looks good. Yeah, I like it. It reminds me of some Shelton Benjamin gear. Shelton always has nice gear to me. Beautiful. Ooh, wow.
Well, you talk about the resilience of this young kid. I mean, he has an abundance of
He is going crazy. That's cool, Ringmaster. I saw you kicked me some money yesterday as well, so thank you for spreading the wealth, man.
Tiffany Stratton has headed to the farm to keep it in
You're currently chat champion, and nobody is taking you down yet. You've got 27 hit points. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Ringmaster has been reigning supreme today. He's the Ringmaster Supreme. But hey, 27 HP. That's pretty touchable.
This is his moment.
In the drop zone, Vic.
Looking for that shooting star press on her feet. No. Able to roll right through. Femi pop back up. Femi just
Whoa, what was that? Around the corner? Behind the...
Went back in position once more.
Behind the neck kick?
I don't know how he's doing it, but I don't know how he's on his feet, how he's scratching, how he's clawing.
She's going crazy right now, Vic.
If he's able to pull this off, he may need a cigarette. To the top, looking down for the U.
No, knees up. Oba Femi with the knees up. They want Riley to win so bad here. Ouch. Oh, you're hurting for certain. Oh my goodness. Yo, Blue Thunder toss. This was a Blue Thunder toss. This was savagery.
Recipe for disaster. Power bomb.
You're done. If you kick out of this, I'm going to lose my mind. You're done. What a match. Yo, destruction. He absolutely smashed him. Holy moly. Oba Femi wins.
Take nothing away.
He got Blue Thunder bombed into the stratosphere.
Had a great showing once more.
That was one of my favorite Blue Thunder bombs I've ever seen in my life.
Was not able to overcome the power.
He said, sit down, man. You want to fly around this place? Let me show you how to fly.
And then it was like Oba Femi went into beast
Goodness gracious.
throwing around Osborne.
Riley better check with the doctor after that. Yeah, he got the dose of Oba Femi.
As we are looking in the eyes
Him and Oro Mensa should form a tag team. Holy moly. Oh yeah, Riley looked great in that match, and he got the crowd behind him. It's more important than a win. What Riley just got was more important than a win. There's a winner and a loser in every single match on every single show, dude. So winner and a loser on Dynamite, Rampage, Raw, SmackDown, MLW, but who gets remembered, you know? The people who get performances like that, the people who get crowd reactions like that. What he just got is way more important than a win. Riley got something indispensable out of that. He got the crowd.
Me and my boy about to
That's way more important than just getting 1, 2, 3s all
Me
day.
and my boy connected at the bottom like the letter V. The bottom. And what you know about the bottom, huh? Yeah, y'all might be champs now, but when I look into y'all eyes,
We're going into the mud. We're going out of the mud.
where your next meal's gonna come from.
The pharmaceutical.
Don't sleep with nothing but acid in your stomach, man. You just starving. You see,
Is that Blue Thunder bomb safe? I don't know, man. But I've never seen anybody really do it like that, so I couldn't tell you.
Matter of fact, the only thing
I
we
wouldn't
missing
like
is
it.
going around
I wouldn't
our
like to
waist
catch
to
it.
match. Now we might not be in our field.
Jesse,
but best
thanks for
believe
hanging out with
next
us,
week,
man.
We gonna make you feel what it's like playing or game. Matter of fact,
What are these guys'
we
names?
got y'all play with power, speed.
Lucian something?
Nah, that.
Yo, look, Tony D Stacks. Y'all ain't even gotta say much. See, we beat the streets, we beat the system, and we
guy's
made
name
it
Reggie?
through.
No doubt.
So
Reggie.
next week, we're gonna pull that punk card and become new NXT Tag Team.
I like the attitude here. This is a good promo package. I like the attitude. I like the delivery.
Kiana James.
Scripts,
Izzy
yeah,
Daven.
scripts.
Ladies, since NXT Deadline, the two of you have been quite the pair. How did that come about?
Well,
Kiana James.
I know everyone saw me slam the door on Roxanne at Deadline. But did you see the social media comments? Who is that? What is she doing? Who is that? Who? What are they, a
Who
bunch
is
of
that?
freaking owls? That's when I knew I made the right decision. Kiana James has the best business mind in all of WWE. Choosing her was a no-brainer. Kelly, Izzy Dame is a triple threat, okay? She's loyal to a T, she has unlimited potential, and my personal favorite, she's not afraid to stomp on whoever she needs to get ahead.
And she's got great gear.
I'm not shy of conflict.
I like her ring
Never
gear a
have been,
lot.
Never will be. I used to hit volleyballs.
Okay,
and
that was
bitches
a good
in my
joke.
free time. On and off the court, if anyone had any issue, I would be the first one to handle it. When I see Izzy, I see dollar signs, okay? In this business, you either make friends or you make money. But of course, I'm Kiana James, so I'm here to change that. I have my friend, and now it's time we make some money. In 2023, I made it crystal clear to the entire NXT universe that Kiana James is a threat.
I know you see these pictures I'm getting.
With my guidance, of course, everyone will know exactly who Izzy Dame is.
I know you see these pictures I'm getting.
You know what I'm saying? Just knock his lights out, man. It's easy, bro. We gonna be good?
Mello.
Yeah, I'd be mad as heck right now.
On the line against Waller.
Trick, look, you got this in the bag, man. Look, when you win that championship, you gotta take on all comers at any time, any place, man. We gotta start practicing like we played. Plus, you was gonna do the impossible and beat Ilja anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
I am the one.
Yes.
You're the one.
But putting my title match on the line is crazy, dog.
You're not seeing it how I'm seeing it, bro. I wouldn't put you in this position if I didn't think you could handle it. All right? And I'm going to be by your side regardless. Whoa.
Oh, he's going to be out there? Dude, this has
by myself.
every way to go but up.
By myself.
This could be bad.
Waller by myself. I want to do this how I always done it. By myself.
Uh-oh.
By yourself. Oh, so when we was hooping in the gym, you was by yourself?
I mean, yeah, but I got to run this play alone.
Dang.
All right.
I'll be feeling what I'm saying, dog.
Dude, we might have to pull the trigger tonight. I kind of hope that we find out.
All right.
The main event.
Dude, it's the main event already. This episode has been something else, man. High electricity. High value to each interaction. Besides maybe the LWO thing, but even the LWO thing found a way to hold its own. There's stakes on the line. I gotta say, man, we're going into the main event with a pretty good show, and if the main event delivers, this could be auto point status, man. HBK, stop. Pull the trigger. You guys know what I'm talking about. Who's my favorite WWE woman? Gosh, probably Stephanie McMahon. If you're talking about all time, probably Stephanie McMahon. She made me feel something more than, like, I'd say almost any entertainment based woman has ever done. There are actresses and stuff that have, made me cry and all that because I'm watching the movie and they delivered a great performance. But, like, overall, I'd say Stephanie McMahon is the most just got the most emotion out of me with performances and what she's meant in several different feuds and promos and catching RKOs and stuff like that. Like, I think Stephanie McMahon would probably be my favorite women's WWE star of all time. Who's you guys' favorite, though? I know a couple of your answers, but I'd like to hear maybe if you have an update. YNG, what's up, man? YNG. 1.3 million viewers off of a best of show. That's cool. Those ratings are. I mean, if you're not gonna look at them one direction, you gotta not look at them another direction. If you're not gonna if you're not gonna look at the Raw rating as something substantial and something that should be measured, then you can't look at the SmackDown rating either. So it's just anytime it's a best of, it's just time to have fun. That's why we don't rate. I put my money where my mouth is, and I put my stream where my mouth is when it comes to these things. That's why we don't give best of shows points. We don't grade them. We just like, okay, cool, thanks for the show. See you next week. Stephanie's so great. She learned from the master. Oh yeah, for sure. And she probably didn't just learn from the master. She grew up around masters. Imagine growing up around like Jake the Snake and Macho Man and Andre the Giant, and man, the list is just incredible of people that she was growing up around. Not just Vince, but how could you not exhibit some sort of entertainment? She used to fit into Andre's boot. Best girl ever is Trish Stratus. Oh, yeah. Trish Stratus has done a lot of good stuff too, man. I think it's really important to realize that a lot of what was the Attitude Era came from great performances, and a lot of times the girls get cut short when it comes to that. I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to be a white knight or anything, but the performances that the women put in, they could have easily been absolutely horrible or shy, or like the Attitude Era alone. There were things that these girls did and said, and the way that they acted were just perfectly on time and understandable and relatable, and just they did things, man, that weren't just bra and panties matches. People want to act like that's all it was, but it's like, dude, if that was every night, we wouldn't be talking about it, because it would have lost its spectacular aura about it, If it was every night, we wouldn't be talking about it. But we talk about it because it's like, it wasn't every night. They found a way to bridge the gap, and when it happened, it mattered, and the performances were great. And how many botches do you remember from a bra and panties match? Like, you don't. They delivered, man. I tried DMing, but it won't work. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Yeah, we don't really do DMs here, man. If you guys got something to say, you should just say it in the chat, honestly.
So sad. He probably is. I should text him. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
She's got his number?
Maybe that's a little too much.
Hang on a second.
I should buy him a gift card. A gift card would be good.
Let's just let Riley cool down for now.
Buy him a gift card.
Tell you what, ladies, Riley did one hell of a job. I was a beast.
Listen, Riley represented Chase University with pride. But speaking of tournaments, Mr. MVP,
yeah,
I need you to get your head in the game, because we got the Dusty Cup coming up.
Dusty Cup? Yeah. Absolutely not. I'm taking over now. And with all due respect, Professor, if your track record shows anything, it's that you can't focus on two things at once.
Let's go.
Your first and only
We saw Spider-Man. Thanks, man.
Is your debt. Everybody thought Riley did a good job tonight, right?
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, me
I
included.
like it.
That's why.
That
it's
game
gonna
is
be Duke
incredible.
And Riley competing in the Dusty Cup.
Just triple A.
Jay! That's the best idea I've ever heard.
Wait, JC, since when?
Ash! No. Chase University, your university, hangs in the balance. And you don't have to tell me that you're not handling
I
it
see
well,
you, Jesse. I
because
see you,
it's
man.
written all over your face, even under your eyes. But don't worry, because I'm gonna get us the money. And Thea, you're gonna help me.
Ooh, how?
I'm gonna dig deep down and I'm gonna grab Chase you. And I'm gonna bring it up from the depths of hell and back to prominence.
Do it, JC.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do.
Wait, JC, let's game plan. How are you going to do it?
Do it. Yes, JC.
Lyra, hey!
Please do it.
Gosh,
Tatum Paxley is a creep.
You are still the NXT
Dude,
Women's
Drewski, I'm so glad you see it. Nobody ever sees it but me. Like, I'm always the only person talking about JC.
All is right in the world.
No OnlyFans Panda, no.
Thank
How about Panda fans?
He's unstoppable. What do you
Panda's gonna make up Panda fans.
Yeah, nice try, pal. I'm not saying anything.
You gotta chill out, Jesse. We're not gonna talk like that in here, all right?
Like they'll morph through this
This is not the right place for that.
About to give an answer. All right, don't worry about it. But what about the Dusty
Axiom.
Are you in?
Axiom and Nathan Frazier.
No,
Uh-oh,
it's
wait a
okay.
minute. They're
Your
gonna be a tag
technical
team?
Wizardry, my speed. I always thought we'd make a good tag team.
Dude, we're gonna be so good together, so dynamic, and hear me out. I think we're gonna make a lot of noise in that
Oh,
tournament.
mate, we're not just
Yeah,
gonna make a lot of
exactly,
noise. We'll
WB.
genuinely be the ones to
Whoa,
win
if we
the
just
whole
walk
thing.
by in the
And truth
background.
be told, all the other established tag teams around here have failed miserably. All right, this tag team
Oh,
division
it's them,
needs
they're
a
back.
revamp. No, I'm with you, pal. Like, they're here, and we are here. And that is not what you meant, is it?
No.
Uh-oh.
And there's someone behind us?
Yeah.
Right. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, looking forward
Hey, it's
to the
NXT's
Dusty
private
Cup?
party.
Looking forward to shutting you up.
Man, just because y'all some little friends, don't mean y'all gonna make a good tag team.
It don't.
But y'all gonna see in this year's Dusty.
And I hope we're the ones.
Teddy bears on his fluffy jacket.
Every time. I don't understand.
Well,
Yeah, they have been here a
normally,
while.
I would just let you fend for yourself here. But since we're friends,
One half of that team looks like a star. Yeah, but the sad part is like the one that looks like a star is not as good as the other one who does not look like a star. It's like they split their like physical and in-ring talent between the two of them.
First off,
you know what I mean? It's like one of them looks like a star but doesn't wrestle as well, and one of them doesn't look like a star but wrestles way better.
Title match next week against OTM. I think we're giving Mr. Chase a little too much grace.
It's all good, Jesse. Just chill out with us, man. We don't need to get all into like your personal preferences and your urges and stuff. Let's watch a wrestling show, man, and talk about what's going on the show.
Like a fish, or you gonna introduce me?
Introduce me.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been seeing this face do business for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah, what's her name?
She is the glue of the D'Angelo family.
The D'Angelo glue.
Rizzo.
How you doing?
The Riz always takes care
Adrian Rizzo? That's her name? Yo, Adrian. Not gonna lie, I like the teddy bear jacket. Yeah, it's cool, right?
Yeah, come on. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Come on. Go ahead.
It was looking mad fluffy. Oh, they're in the parking lot. Joe Gacy was in the trunk.
Sorry, boys. I needed a quiet place to think. Wait. How long have you been in there for? Big trunk. A few hours.
Gacy was in a trunk.
What, you know? Oh, the guy that was in there.
I've seen him wrestle once. I wasn't impressed and haven't cared to actually watch him. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if you watch more, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Like one of them looks like a star, and one of them wrestles more like a star. Out the mud, looking for the title next week. The tag titles.
Tag team titles on the line next week live here on NXT. And
you said he wasn't lying when he replied to you. What did he say? Did he say you might see me in the parking lot? You might find me in the trunk? What did he say? Oh, by the way, guys, that pumpkin pie ice cream that I got is great, man. It's got like little chunks of like the crust and the like pie filling, but then the ice cream itself is pumpkin. It's so good. It's very, very good. He replied with a gif of a girl in a car. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Grayson Waller is here. His gear gives me bad feelings. He knows how to get heat, man. His gear makes me not want to see him win right from the get-go. It's disappointing that this is the match, man, but maybe they have some plan. I gotta trust in Shawn Michaels. Like I said, he's the booker of the year, as far as I'm concerned, because every metric says so. Every metric says so. It says so. What's the brand? It's the like Signature Select, I think. La 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 la. That's funny, Panda. I like it. Guess the one way to make the town, he could just ask for them for a ride. Uh-huh.
What? Yeah. I like it.
Oh yeah, man.
What? Yeah. I like it. Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, man. That's Trick, y'all. That's Trick.
Well, Trick Williams is set.
You know we gotta have it, man. Do the dance, Dudley. Bang, bang. Turkey Hill eggnog ice cream. What? Oh yeah, man. I really hope Trick doesn't lose his #1 contendership over this match.
In his pre-match medical check, well, our medical team couldn't clear him for tonight.
Oh yeah, man.
Defend the NXT championship.
Yeah, let's find out what you guys got. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Right hand by Waller right off rip. And because of that, Carmelo Hayes then was talking to Trick Williams. Insert Grayson Waller, and really it was Carmelo Hayes, as I mentioned.
All right, you got 2 minutes on the prediction, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count. Do not delay. While your prediction's away, the prediction is going to play.
Grayson Waller, kick out by one, Waller in control. But as I mentioned to you earlier, Shawn Michaels put out that post. Which former NXT
predictions are open. Now's the time. Oh, there's little fluffy stuff on his shorts. On Grayson's shorts. Scoped.
Williams doing just that. Look, I try to think of what Shawn Michaels put out there.
Grayson able to reverse out of the scoop.
A lot of people love Trick Williams. We still don't know who attacked Trick Williams, but a lot of people like him. There's a lot of superstars that would like to get their hands
putting
on
down.
the Arrogant Aussie. Into the cover goes Williams, and the kick out by Waller at 2.
Trick Williams, 6'4" card, not a granted, and right now he's on a mission, Vic. He's on a mission to greatness, and I'm loving everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything about Trick Williams.
And I should tell that earlier you felt for Trick Williams. You were just as shocked as anyone when we heard the breaking news from Kelly Kincaid.
It was a position that I wouldn't want anybody to be in, especially someone like Trick Williams, a guy who's on the rise.
Oh.
Huge opportunity.
Man, what if he loses because of Trick, though? Remember what Booker said, Gritty? What part? What part of what he said? I've heard a lot of stuff from Booker tonight. You have to be a little bit more detailed in what you're asking me.
I get it. I get that. But Grayson Waller, I mean, this is a guy who made it to the main roster for a reason, Vic, because I said it once. I said 1,000 times he's mature enough. This guy knows everything about this business at such a young age.
This your guy? This your guy, huh?
This your guy? That's my guy? Oh. Throw him at Booker T? Yo, he just lodged his headset. Uh-oh, Waller is asking for it. You better watch out. Booker T was just in the Rumble, man. He still got it. He'll come get you.
And Book, I don't know if anyone heard you. You were screaming, take him out to Trick Williams.
Oh. I didn't know the microphone caught all that. I didn't know the microphone caught all that. Booker T is a bad man. He said someone shows up. Oh, really?
I'm adding down the Unstoppables to my wash. Now I'll be smelling fresh all day long.
I did not know about this. I'll have to see. You guys see the thumbnail on the YouTube channel? You saw how I made it? Kevin Owens? Oh. Yeah, he could punch him. Punch him in the head. Oh, Panda, you didn't have a prediction for this? You got no pony in this race? I thought you liked Grayson. Is it just tough to choose between the two of them? I find it a little tough to choose myself because I really do like them both in different ways. I think Ilja versus Trick has a much better story to it right now, but it doesn't mean that they can't build one for Grayson. Oh, you forgot to. Okay, I thought maybe you had like some sort of like reason that you were torn between the two of them. Someone coming out. Not right now. It's commercial break, and it's still just Trick and Grayson fighting each other. Thank you guys for being here, by the way, and thanks for hanging out. We just came off of our most successful stream of the past couple months because you guys were in here and hanging out and liking the YouTube stream and voting in the poll. It definitely helped to move us up to where other people were able to find us much more easy. Even when the stream went down, we went down on YouTube. We came back and we actually got more people watching us from who were watching us before. So if you guys haven't already given a like to the YouTube stream or you haven't voted in the poll, because the poll is, gosh, man, the Trick versus Ilja won, but it hasn't won yet. But the poll is still open. You guys get to vote. So please take a second. this has also been a very underappreciated stream when it comes to the tips and bits and stuff like that. So if you guys are maybe you just don't have a whole lot to give, please at least like the streams, guys. Retweet the tweets. I mean, Ringmaster's only got 27 hit points, and he's still on top. Ringmaster is doing the impossible. He's surviving off of less than 27 bits right now. Or exactly 27 bits, I would say. So, if you guys got it, please help out. This is the main goal and the main idea of how I plan to continue streaming in 2024. It's gonna be a big part of that is gonna be you guys. So if you could do something, that would be great. Whatever that something is, please just make it fit what you're able to do. Mello won't be able to stop himself. Oh my goodness. Yo, what's this? Oh my goodness. What you gonna do now? Mello? Oh, Mello hit it, but then WB did it. Oh my goodness. Look at this. You did it. That's what it takes. WB grabs the crown. WB is the new chat champion. Ringmaster was holding it, man. Ringmaster held it for, what, 90% of NXT? Ay, ay, ay. Look at that. Thank you very much for the bits, Mello, and thank you very much, WB. The chat championship has changed hands, and now it's WB on top. Look at your shiny title you got, man. Look at that. Beautiful.
Became the #1 contender. We got to remember, it was last year at this event. It was Waller who challenged for the NXT title. And you got to think, if he won last year, maybe there is no Trick Williams. Maybe there is no Carmelo Hayes. Things would have been very different in 2023 for Grayson Waller, who's now bending the knee over solid steel, and he's taking it all the way to the count of 4 from our official.
He had to break it up.
Just think about the growth. I mean, I don't like this guy, Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller, like I said, man, this has to be why Trick was looking a little scared, because this guy is willing to do whatever it takes. This guy, Grayson Waller, is no joke, and he's not going to be taken lightly.
And there's got to be some extra incentive for Grayson Waller for not only to take the title opportunity, but also to really crush the dreams of all those.
Oh no, man!
Thinking about that, if Grayson Waller sit back just a little bit, he could get Trick Williams to pass, tap out. Oh, we're close.
Williams right now remembering every battle he's
Oh no, man!
It was Williams who said he'll
I don't like
it.
it.
For a seat at the table, when he can build his own damn table, he gets to the bottom rope. He's able to break the hold, but what does that tell you about a man like
This is a
Trick
Velveteen
Williams?
Dream apology to Universe, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Ashante. Are you asking me, Panda?
Show me something.
Yeah, I saw some of it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw some of it. If you're asking me. Oh my goodness.
Trick Williams is ready for anything. Trick Williams is
End of days. Oh my goodness. Yo, Robert Stone. Thank you for the bits. That's who he was talking about. I was wondering who that was. I thought it was that guy with the remember that guy who was in NXT for a while, and they gave him a shirt that had like his face on it, but it was a smiley face. And then he like started to go all sideways, like, "Oh, that's a racist shirt. You got me wearing blackface." And I thought it was that guy he was talking about. Thank you, Panda. I did not know who he was talking about. I thought he was talking about that dude. What's his name? I forget him. Jordan Miles. Yeah, Jordan Miles. Because who he said in the video, it sounded like Jordan Miles would be his real name. Yeah. Thank you, Panda. Yeah, so I watched the video up till that point, and I thought he was talking about that guy. Now I know it's Ashante from Hit Row. Thank you. That's cool. Ashante bailed him out. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Gosh. I'm so glad you brought this up because I had no idea. I thought I had an idea, but I had no idea who he was talking about. I thought he was talking about that little short dude who was like calling racism because WWE tried to make money. Like that dude, he shot himself in the foot with a shotgun. Never to walk again. That dude is a clown. They made the right shirt for him because he ended up looking like a clown. He's a good wrestler too, man. Yeah, this show went extra quick and smooth, man. There were a little bit of choppy, sloppy things that happened, but overall, this show has been, oh my god, rock bottom, off the rope. Nah, rope break. Nice camera work.
Much like Seth Rollins last night against Drew McIntyre, Waller knew right where he was at the right moment and could be ready to dash the dreams of Trick Williams. Second time, will it be the charm? Oh, a little flatliner. Center of the ring. Cover. Here we go.
Grayson is smooth. He's got work to do, but I feel like he perceives himself in the right way. I feel like there are some superstars who don't perceive themselves in the right way, so there's a disconnect between what they produce and the way we see it. I feel like he sees himself how we see him, and that's so valuable. You know what I mean? Like the Rock. He perceived himself like we saw him, and it made him into an icon. You can think that you're coming off one way and not look the same. I feel like, oh, wait a minute. Carmelo's here. Oh, no. What did I tell you? Drewski, what did I tell you? Kevin Owens is here. He clocks him. The ref didn't see it. Oh my goodness. What an epic ending. I love it. I love it. Oh yeah, man. Thank God. I know, right, Drewski? I knew you'd feel that. What did I tell you? Yo, did he try to cost him? I like it. Oh yeah, man. Dude, this was good. Dude, this is. I swear, man. People who talk trash about NXT just don't watch NXT. What did you see tonight that was horrible and not good and like, come on, man. This is real. What did I tell you? Let's go. I like it. Oh yeah, man. Carmelo does not look happy though. I'm telling you, Drewski, you're in trouble, man. Hope if Femi winning was horrible. Yeah, I'll give you that. I don't know about horrible, but it was maybe the wrong outcome. Dang, man. Horrible would have been if the match was bad, you know, but I know what you're saying, but I just think that you mean the wrong person won. If it was horrible, it would be like the match sucked and the story sucked and the moves sucked and like basically what happened with Willow Nightingale versus Chris Statlander at World's End. That was horrible because everything sucked. It wasn't like they wrestled a good match and they just chose the wrong winner. Like they wrestled a horrible match and they chose the wrong winner. Watch Obafemi contract that thing. He'll never see him again. Yeah, he might be like what are you thinking about, like Odyssey Jones? He's gonna be Odyssey Jones. Oh no, please don't do the Odyssey Jones. Now you got me scared. Let's do the review. Let's do the chat. Let's do a little grapple chat. Let's talk about it. All right. Let's do it. Make sure you guys have your scores ready to go, because we are uploading these reviews to Spotify and Spotify podcasts, and we're uploading them to YouTube now. So you guys' scores are part of the saga. It's not just you giving the score now. You're actually I'm encasing and I'm including you in what I do here. So please be ready with your score for this episode of NXT. It's time for the chat with Dudley. It is about that time, guys. It's time for us to have a little chat about the graps. Welcome back, everybody. We have a chat full of people on 2 separate platforms as we start this dive, this look into what happened tonight on NXT New Year's Evil. And it was a night full of, I would say, good matches. Probably not great matches, but good matches, and also a night full of unpredictable outcomes and incomes. We didn't even see some of the income. So let's ask everybody in the chat. One of the things that I do with this show is I allow and I encourage people to give me their scores, because what happens is I feel a lot of review shows are just one person or 2 people's idea of how good a show was, and I try to make sure that it's not that way here. So everyone's score matters the exact same. Nobody's score matters more than anybody else's, and I want to know what you guys thought. So I am polling my chat right now on YouTube and Twitch to tell me, what did you think? What did you think of this show? Was it a 8 out of 10, a 7.5 out of 10? The parameters are, the highest score I will take is a 8.4, so that would be like an outstanding show. And the lowest score I will take is a 7.0, which is a show that exists but needs a lot of work and did not wow you. And then anywhere in between, your money, you got it. So let's find out. What did you guys think of this episode? NXT New Year's Evil 2024, the second day of the year for 2024. Man, think about that. 2024, man. Mad years have existed. Let's go. Let's find out what you guys got. Excalibur comes through with a, not retyping, read what I said. What? Remember, ain't he the couch guy we never seen till now? Who? Obafemi? I don't know. I don't know anything about him. You guys are normally the ones who tell me about these breakout stars. Normally, I'm hearing it from you, like, yo, I saw him on Level Up. And I'm like, Level Up? So I don't even know. All right, so Excalibur says 7.0 Oh, he says 7 point, get my calculator ready because my calculator did not initialize because I didn't click on it. 7.75592. You got it. Oh yeah, we need the background beats too. Come through with the background beats. 7.75. 7.75592 sounds like a good score to me. What's the name of that band? Gosh. Oba did a couch throw thing for NXT, remember? We never saw him again. Couch throw. That sounds familiar. What's the name of this band? Efix? Nefix? I think it's Nefix. It's like Netflix, but with no T. They're not sharing the T. We did not get claimed last time I used this, so I'm going to use it again. Yeah, that was
We need a commercial, man. Old Spice.
You ain't slick. Wait, what? Get your hands off there. I'm so glad you noticed, dude. I was like, somebody's going to see this. Let me know if this is too loud, guys. I got a background beat that's playing. We're still working out the kinks of this show. Thank you to everybody who's watching this on Spotify after the fact, and everybody's watching this on YouTube. But just help me out, all right? Let me know what could be better about this show. I can already tell a little bit what could be better, but the more you help me, the more we can get it on track quicker. All right. 7.75592 says Excalibur. You got it. Thank you, Excalibur. Ringmaster says 7.9. You got it. Ringmaster's in the house with the 7.9. You got it. You're in the house like Mickey Mouse or Steamboat Willie. Steamboat Mickey. Robert Stone says 7.8. You got it. Thank you, Robert Stone. Finish Hype King. You know, the Finnish Hype King is on the attack with a 7.8. 7656. He's got that skull. He's got that Viking spirit. Thank you, Finnish Hype King. Radio says 7, comma. I'm gonna say it's probably point. 7.8. 5592. Ooh, we got the panda paw twice. Thank you, Radio. You got it. J.N. Portman says 7.6. Oh, a little bit below the cutoff of 7.75. Let's see what the people on YouTube are saying. Oh, yeah, we're searching. We're looking. What you got? Draco says 7.8. 5592. Thank you, Draco. We're making it happen. Goki says 7.75592. Man, we got panda paws galore. Slapping. We're slapping. WB says 7.89. Thank you, WB. Thank you, Goki. Thank you, Draco. Thank you, JN Portman. Drewski says 7.8. Drewski's hyped because it's going to be Tiffy Cowgirl, probably, possibly. All right, any other scores? You got 10 seconds left to put a score in the chat so we can make sure that we get everybody represented. So if you'd like for your score to count, please do it now. Because all I can do is take the scores I got. Let's see. What else we got? What else we got? Anybody? All right. Ryan says 7.9. Sneaks in right below the cutoff. Thank you, Ryan. Make sure you give your score right when I ask for it, right at the beginning, so that you don't stand the risk of your score not being taken. I want everybody who's part of this hangout to be taken into account, because it helps this whole thing to become way more legitimate if I'm taking everybody's score who's actually in here and everybody who's watching the show. So thank you for your score. I'll try to do it just a little earlier next time so that it doesn't possibly get left out. All right, so my score, I'm mirroring your score. I'm going 7.9. I think that they made, what do they say? They made chicken salad out of chicken beef. they made lemonade out of lemons. Like, this show could have been a big disappointment because you took a lot of people's main reason of being here, and I have the poll to prove it. The poll to prove it. 53% of people who watched the stream tonight were looking forward to the Trick versus Ilja match more than anything else on the fight card. So over half the people who watched tonight were expecting and anticipating and hype about that match. So you had a gigantic opportunity to disappoint more than half the people watching, and this score could have turned into a catastrophe for them. And not that they care, but I place importance on the way we score these and how truthful and how organic our scores are. I place a big importance on that, and I pride myself on the way we run the show. And so seeing that over 50% of the people were more excited about the Trick versus Ilja match than any other match on this fight card, I was like, it's done for. As soon as they said that it wasn't going to happen, I'm like, oh yeah, this is getting demolished. But the people, and one of my, gosh, how do I say this without sounding disjointed? The people they called upon to catch the ball and shoot, they made it. They made the free throw. It wasn't even a free throw. They made the three-pointer. Some of them came through at the buzzer even. So I just really appreciate the fact that NXT is not just showcasing wrestlers. They are creating stars who know how to grab the ball and score when the chips are down, when the clock is running out, when they're the sub off the bench. Like, they're creating people who are accountable. They're and not even just accountable, people that they can count on. And also, people are going to emerge out of that, because if you count on somebody when they're not your main pick, that makes them more accountable. That makes them the next person in line, right? To me, that makes a star out of somebody. As somebody who has been a manager of a store, as a manager of a company, as the person who runs everything here, the more you can count on somebody, the more you feel like you can give them a little bit more free reign and a little bit more trust and a little bit more hype, and then maybe you can even inject a little bit more creative and make them a bigger part of what you do. I've done it before, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about. That's how you become a general manager. That's how you become a store runner. That's how you become a CEO, dude. It's because people have seen your track record, and they know that the more they can count on you, the less they have to worry. So it just becomes that situation. And what I saw tonight is things didn't work out the way they wanted them to, so they had to plug in new people, and those people did what was necessary. And I feel like that's the type of pressure that other wrestling companies aren't really putting on people, to the point where they're creating somewhat of a soft situation for people to just continue being who they are, and very, very much fewer breakouts, much fewer breakout superstars, much fewer breakout wrestlers, much fewer breakout personalities, much fewer breakout iconic moments, much fewer breakout viral moments, things like that, dude. I feel like NXT is primed and makes these things happen a little bit more than your average wrestling company, and it's apparent because you saw it tonight. This is not an easy situation. So yeah, I'm going 7.9. I would go above that, but I don't want to go above and beyond, because there's a lot of this that I really wouldn't try to watch over again, but I would watch the whole show as a conglomerate. I would watch the whole show again. But 8 is where I just watch the whole show over again because everything's good. I saw some pitfalls here and there, but I'm not going to harp on them. And I'm sure you guys are hyped that I won't harp on them, because it just, we hit the points we need to hit, and the main idea is that people came through in the clutch tonight. Hopefully next week is going to be a better show, but man, I'm thankful for what we got. Let's do the math. Everyone's favorite part. Everyone loves the math. You guys always tell me, dude, Riddy, can you just do math all day? And I'm like, nah, man, I want to play games and stuff. Let's go. Jake tweeted out the stream. Thank you, Jake. I hope everybody did that. NXT was meh. Oh, WWE fan, you didn't like it? Why did you think it was meh? Why did you think it was meh? Ringmaster, don't put swear words in the chat, dude. How many times I gotta tell you? What about Panda? That's right. What about Panda? Panda, what score would you give? I'm sorry, I'm dealing with swear words in my chat that I told people not to put in the chat. Let's get Panda's score now. It's not too late, Panda. How's it too late when it's my show? What you got, Panda? What is it? I want to know. Panda's score could possibly. Oh my goodness, yo, we can get as close as we've been to 100 in a couple weeks if Panda's score is in a certain stratosphere. Panda's a bad influence. No, you're a bad influence. I told you, don't put words in the chat if you have to spell them differently for them to get through my barricade, all right? You're making it so I'm missing people's scores and getting distracted. Do you see why I tell you don't do it? If you do it again, dude, you're going to run into a bad situation. So let's just make sure you don't do that. It's not funny. And do you see anybody laughing or giving you props? No, stop doing it. If you have to spell a word differently to get it in the chat, it shouldn't be in the chat, guys. That's why I made it so that word doesn't work in the chat. I stayed up mad hours at night telling people, hey, I stayed up mad hours at night making sure that words wouldn't get in the chat that I don't want in the chat. If you have to spell it differently, don't put it in the chat. Period. Point blank. Last warning. You've been banned before. Don't make it happen for the last time, man. 2024 could be the last year that you ever see in my chat if you keep on doing it, man. I value your presence, but I don't value your presence above everybody else's comfort and above my own rules. All right? Stop testing me, man. It's not your stream. Make your own stream and swear all day and see how that works. Stop doing it. It's not your stream. Now everybody on Spotify has to hear me tell you don't do what I already told you not to do for years in a row. 8-point row. Hang on. 8-point. What is row? Is that 2? Maybe it's 2. Plus, you're wasting my time, too, because you know that I have neighbors who want me to shut up in the next, like, half an hour. And now I got to spend an extra 5 minutes talking to you that I could spend doing something that everybody would enjoy, you know? You're wasting everyone's time. Toe? I think it's 2, yeah. Okay. 8-point... Row 1. Oh, Zior is back. 3. I see Trace. 5. Yeah, we got it. Toa. Okay, that's 2. 9. Thank you for putting your score anyway, Panda. I know sometimes when stuff gets missed, it's easy to get salty, and I appreciate you not getting salty about it and just doing it. I do know it's tough. 4. 8. That's an 8. That's 5. 5. Another 5. 9. 2. On 10. We heard on 10 again because the what do you call it? Epic Mealtime started uploading videos and they always put on 10. Thank you, Panda. It's not about telling him. It's just like, dude, if you guys don't understand. It's not like he's some brand new viewer. He's been in my stream for like 6 years. It ain't even like a misunderstanding at this point. It's not a misunderstanding at this point. It's a legitimate disrespect and a absolute disconnect between what I accept and what I don't. And it affects my stream in ways that should not be happening. People should not be testing my rules. People should be understanding the way the stream works, because there are 100 other streams they could be in if you don't like the way I run things. So just don't do what I ask you not to do, especially if you've been here for 6 years. Like, it becomes to the point where you're just literally disrespecting me. All right? Stop disrespecting me. All right? Just chill out. It's not that important that you put a swear word in my chat. Trust me, you're just disrespecting me at that point. So just stop, or find someone else to find somewhere else to be. You're coming in here because you know you matter to me. You could be in 100 different streams right now, but you're here because you know you matter here, and you know that I care about you. There's nothing else to really interact with if you're going to disrespect my rules or step outside the bounds. You're just trying to get a reaction. You're trying to matter. So, hey, guess what? You matter here, so let my rules matter. The reason you matter here is because I run the stream. If I didn't run the stream, you wouldn't matter here. You see what I'm talking about? You matter here because I saw you. And we saw you, so you're in a place where we give you meaning. We care about you. So stop not caring about me. Stop not caring about my rules. Stop trying to be edgy, because all you're doing is you're distancing yourself further and further from what I'm asking you to do, and you're going to distance yourself all the way out. Don't do it, man. Just... if you can't spell it right, it shouldn't be in my chat. All right? I spent hours finding every different way I could think of to spell swear words, and now you're having to type 8 I's to make it happen. Just don't do it. All right? Draco got banned. Draco got banned for different stuff, but Draco's back because there are situations where I am a person who is going to forgive, because I wish people would do the same for me, you know, and I see how it feels when people don't forgive you, especially when you already understand what you did wrong. Like, there are some people who still make me feel bad for things that I did years ago, and it's like, all right, man, if that's how you want to be, but that's not who I want to be. So I give people a chance, even if they've already like shown me that there are things that they could do that would make me not feel comfortable or to try to hurt me. And I'm glad that I am that way, because if I wasn't that way, I would feel bad. I would feel bad for just everybody, because I wish people would treat me that way. It's the old saying, treat people the way you want to be treated. People on Spotify are getting a lesson today. All right, so 94.2005929485592. We got the panda paw. Got the panda yaw. I was throwing pandas on Spider-Man today. Well, I threw one panda. I didn't mean to do it until it already happened, and I was like, all right, it happened. Divided by what? We almost broke 100, guys. We almost did it. One more score and we would have had it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 scores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, divided by 12 equals 7.85. Yeah, they got it. It's done. They got it. They got the full point. We need to add a point to AEW as well. We got to add a point to Collision and Dynamite. gonna find it. Let's do it now. Give you guys, you audio style listeners, a breakdown of where the points are at. So with this point, NXT moves to 7.5 for the season. Keep in mind the season ends at the Royal Rumble, so about 3 weeks left, I think. 3 episodes left for all these shows. Dynamite sitting at a 5.0. Dynamite was able to do much better this season than last season, but still a possibility of a win for them, a medal for them. I should say the trophy. Raw was a guaranteed 9. We already added it, and we haven't done anything else yet. So there we go. 7.5 for NXT, 5.0 for Dynamite, 3.0 for Collision. The reason I'm adding a point to Collision and Dynamite is World's End. I added a half a point to which one? Do you remember? Which one did I give a half a point? Which one did I have a half a point to? You saw it. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad that you actually were watching. You see? You see? It's important that you just keep your eyes on the prize, man. Stop trying to be edgy and start just being you, man. That's where you shine. You're a very observant and appreciative person. Stop trying to be a South Park character in my chat. People like World's End. Yeah, it was a bad pay-per-view, but it had a great ending, and I don't want to have an argument with overzealous fanboys. It was good enough for a point. I'll say that. It was definitely not their best pay-per-view. It was probably one of their worst pay-per-views, but it's whatever. Carter versus Willow happened tonight? Wait, where? Where'd you see that? Yeah, it's but dude, we gotta do it sometimes. You know what I'm talking about, man. It's just sometimes it's not even worth a conversation. And that whole pay-per-view was not worth a conversation except for the ending. And the ending was one of the most sought after, one of the most talked about, one of the most anticipated things. So, and everything else was okay to acceptable. So it's just give them a point and get rid of it, man. I'd rather just not. We're gonna spend more time talking about it than it deserves. Just get rid of it. Shouldn't Dynamite be 4.5 then? It doesn't matter, dude. It won't matter. Trust me. They're not catching up. And if they do, great. We're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. We're just gonna give them whatever they're at. It's done. Thank you for looking into it, guys. But we'll see. Tomorrow is the start of their try to make things happen. We'll see. The season ends at the Royal Rumble, and good luck. Good luck. Thank you to everybody who was part of this hangout, and let's get to some other stuff, all right? It's not worth talking about. If you guys want to talk about it more, tweet me about it, all right? That was the chat.